What's the crowd size like?
Will we know? Yeah.
Hey, we're live.
Oh. So are you ready for the totally awesome, coolest show ever? Because apparently I'm not.
Yeah, actually I am. Hey, I just want to do a quick shout out. Last week I mentioned, I broke a little character. I mentioned that one of my uncles passed away. And believe it or not, I might have been maybe a little bit emotional about it. I can't tell you because I don't have that good of a memory. But I'll tell you this. I appreciate every one of you that reached out to me. You didn't have to do it. And gave your condolences. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Also, too, I might add, why is it bad to call kindergartners nose pickers? That's all they do. They pick their nose all the time. So if you refer to them as nose pickers, should you be scolded for this? Pete, let's start the show. I was caught up at a PTA meeting and I made a reference. I said, well, those nose pickers, and somebody's like, you can't call them nose pickers. I go, well, what do they do all day? Because they sure are eating a lot of boogers last time I saw them. And everybody laughed, and that lady was not happy. She was not happy. Her kid probably eats the most boogers. Anyways.
Maybe that's why she was upset.
He's eating the other kids' boogers.
Shit. Like, they're like, what? I mean, when you're 5 years old, they eat boogers, dude. That's what kids do. What? I don't understand how that's such an outrageous comment. Let's say hi to the chat.
It's not outrageous. Outrageous is a bit too far.
Yeah,
it's just ridiculous.
She was outraged. I'll tell you that much. Didn't last long.
Like that's the kind of comment I'd like get a look like from the wife, like, but you wouldn't say anything or scold me for it.
Oh no. People were laughing at it, and then especially when I came back with, "What the hell you want me to call?"
Look,
well, pick their nose anyways. I didn't say booger eaters. They do that too, and then people really lost their shit. And she
wedgie pickers,
really not happy. Huh?
Wedgie pickers are always just digging up their ass.
Oh no, yeah. Anyways, he's here. He's there. He's everywhere. Roy Kent. He's here. He's there. He's everywhere. Roy Kent. Hey, for all those people that don't know, also soccer season is in full swing, especially in the Midwest. Congratulations to, I can't say the name of our team because they've actually changed the name. They did not like the club name that we had, so the boys decided that they were going to change it. 1-0, by the way, 1-0. Thank you very much for asking, Tommy Longbox. And I am the Roy Kent of coaching. Thank you very much.
You got mind you check your sound. You sound far away.
Oh yeah, thank you. You're right. I probably got my audio off. Okay, thank you for telling me. Should I do Roy Kent again?
No, that's why you weren't that loud when you did it. I was like, wait a second.
Roy Kent. He's here. He's there. He's everywhere. Roy Kent. All right, I love it. Hi, GTK Comics. Thumbs up.
I don't know that one, so I can't get behind that. But you keep going. What? I'm going to have to do a little entry on you.
Behind what? Pete, this might be the last tax show we have. I'm sorry, what did you just say, son? Behind what? Behind Ted Lasso?
Yeah,
the great American Ted Lasso?
I know. I haven't watched it yet.
I haven't watched it either.
I don't even have Amazon. You can watch it in pieces.
It's on Apple.
On YouTube. I don't have that either.
I know I can.
Jobs.
Time. I don't got time.
Bruh. You got time for that.
Yeah.
Quit playing with the pun. Start watching some good quality TV programming.
I am watching.
All right, Mr. Appleman. Hello, everyone. Hello. Bri J. Wait, he's back to Bri J? What happened? Damien, what happened? Let's get it, chat and panel. Thumbs up. All right, Bri J. You got it, brother.
I had to switch it up.
Oh, hey. Shout out. Real quickly, I do have to talk about this because I don't know what's going on. And even if I responded to you, because I know there's like usually 5 to 6 people that leave me messages. So on Instagram and my DM. So if you got the response, yo, dude, I can't see your messages. It's not because I saw your message and they could say it. For some reason, like the icons got now 24 missed messages. And there's some people, and I'm not going to name who they are, who regularly hit me up on a daily basis. Or a weekly basis, maybe. I don't know, because I don't check it every day. And you aren't there. I can't even see you. So I tried to reach out to you, a couple of you, and tell you that. I have filed a complaint with Instagram. Just know I'm not ignoring you, right? I'm not doing that. I know I'm busy, but I'm not ignoring you. So sorry about that. Whatever. I don't know what to tell you. Just about a week ago, before Be More, Comics, Buttons, and Rat Alley. Oh shit, fucking Rat Alley. Should we? I don't know if we should give away the location for Rat Alley.
Nah. That's our spot.
Yeah.
Now that you showed me,
I don't even think Sticks. Have you even been to Rat Alley before?
I don't think Sticks came to Rat Alley. It's only been me and you going to Rat Alley, and then Dinesh met us in Rat Alley.
Yeah. I don't know. He didn't meet us. He stalked us. By the way, shut off your phones. No tracking software. No Bluetooth. No wireless. None of that nonsense. These boys, I don't know what it is with these boys, but they track us down to the depths of hell, including Rat Alley. So we're going dark this year. Zero dark third.
Or airplane mode.
We were the only ones still going. That's why he tracked us down.
Yeah, but how did he know where we were? Because I wasn't pinging him. Were you telling people where we were at on Instagram or something?
No, I don't think so.
No, they just showed up. Ed LeBeau, can I tell you get? Can I let you get? Wait, can I let you get? I'm really tired. That's what
I think
says,
it's go. Right? I think he maybe meant go.
Can I let you know I'm really tired?
I don't know. He's tired.
Come on, Ed. I don't know what that means. All right, I'm kind of tired. 8 hours of sleep can't fix.
No,
yeah, I'm tired.
I'm the kind of tired that 8 hours of sleep can't fix. That's
yeah, I'm also that too. I didn't sleep last night, unfortunately. I only got like 2 or 3 hours. Hello, everyone. Hello, Kingdom of Nerds. Hey, make sure you check out whenever I was on Kingdom of Nerds, had an interesting discussion. I actually have another idea. Maybe when we get back to Baltimore, we'll talk about it because I talked to another friend about something and they brought up a point and I said, that's an interesting point about something that we might talk about down the road about something else. We probably should do it before somebody else decides.
So insightful.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's what we got to talk about now because we say 2 words and everybody says we stole their ideas after they heard us talking about it. So God forbid I say something. All right. Did you see that Gunther agrees with Marco? Pretty special. Who's Gunther?
He did.
Goldberg is the world's greatest wrestler.
Current WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Holy shit. How do people drink this? You ever drink a Kool-Aid jammer?
I don't like the jammers.
Holy shit and sugar.
Capri Sun knockoffs? No.
That's like a fucking, that's diabetes.
Drink a Capri Sun pouch.
Yeah, for sure. No, I got to throw this shit up.
Kool-Aid, you got to make your own Kool-Aid. You can't drink the pre-made, not those plastic little squirt bottle ones.
This is one of these things. I can't, look at that. I don't think I can drink any more of that. I might lose the leg.
You just need to pack it and make it yourself.
Hey, Joe, happy hump day. Happy hump day, Joe. Matthew, hey, gang, let's go. Hey, gang, let's go. Okay, let's go.
You got a pin?
He got a pin.
I don't think I got a pin.
Wait,
a pin?
Wait, who's the good people?
Pin. I got my turtle book today.
Let me ask you a question. Your dad probably stole it. Let me ask you a question. He says, "Hello, good people." Who's he talking to? Is he talking to us?
I think so. For everyone, just everybody.
Okay. All right. People. Hey, what's going on, Cosmic One? Good to know.
Yeah, because did I get I got the turtle book. See, I got the Eastman that I liked.
Yeah. That's not true.
Yep.
Tommy, there you go. Thank you, AOA. AOA stepped inside, stopped crocodile hunting. So here we go.
Alligators.
Gem is truly outrageous.
She is truly outrageous.
True.
Why are you guys talking about Gem?
I don't know. Happy hump day. Hey, thank God whoever. See, look, you give him the wrench. He doesn't get blocked anymore. What's up, leftover Zaggy? Animal. Ed, here you go. Anyway, there you go. What about goldfish? Zaggy? What about goldfish? It's like the guy's listening. What about goldfish, bro? Fucking memes are ridiculous today. Don't go on the meme wars, dude. You don't want to get on the internet today. It's a weird day. The interwebs. Cosmic One. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. I actually have gotten them. I just ignore them. But thank you for those.
Don't ignore people.
Huh?
You just say you don't ignore people.
Usually I don't ignore people.
You said you don't ignore people, but you just now you ignore them?
Oh, no. I don't ignore the people that I actually like. People that
Oh.
send me death threats, I don't give a shit about. I mean, come on. Most of the people that send me death threats have never been out of their mom's basement before. All right. You can watch this on what? What's QB?
Quibi? I don't know what Quibi
I don't know what that is. I know.
Is
Tubi.
that like Tubi? Yeah. Is that like Tubi?
It's like the knockoff of Tubi. It's like Tubi knockoff. That's
No,
fucking
that's
amazing.
Freebie's the Tubi knockoff. So I don't
Wait,
know
what is?
Freebie is.
Freebie?
Freebie.
Freebie?
Yeah, I don't. What the fuck are we doing here? My secretary was not
knockoffs of the knockoffs of the knockoffs.
You're tired. Hey, we're going to talk about a show this week that we're going to review that came out a while ago. A lot of penis in it, though. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, I would not wear that show. There was a lot of wiener.
One wiener.
A lot of wiener.
I'm sorry. Don't scare me.
Post Sunday show. Past Sunday show. Oh, it's past Sunday. Okay, there you go. Past Sunday. There you go. What's up, Ryan?
Star Wars.
Hey, hear a little bit of good news locally, hopefully. There's some news too we got to talk about, and I actually should I text him right now and see if we can talk about it? Nah, we'll do it later. We'll do it when I get back.
Oh yeah, Ryan checked out my. I gave the members a sneak peek at tomorrow's card show on Toy Informer. Ryan already commented.
Oh, there you go, Ryan.
He liked it. I'm glad. It was fun doing it.
Hi, that's a vodka and a whiskey drink and a vodka drink and a whiskey drink. Ryan's been busy working, man. You think everybody just got all day long to sit around here and party?
Dude, I've been working.
You
think I got time in the world to watch?
Hold on. Stop. Bruce, we're not going to put a link to go watch a video while we're live here on a video. Barlord.
Yeah,
hey, all
the audience stay.
Our
they can go to that later. Put it in the comments.
We'll put it in the comments afterwards.
Down below.
Jesus Christ. It's fucking first day for all these nints. Oh, RP. Great crackers. RP, you're telling me, son. Yeah. What's up? What's up, guys in chat? Hope all is well. Just so you know, I hope you heard what I said earlier. Okay. Gonna be this no longer exists. I don't know what that is.
The Quibi. Quino.
Oh, yeah. RP, I can't post that up there, but yeah, I get what you're saying. But
what?
Where I live, we got our own, so it don't matter. Our home security, if you know what I mean, is pretty solid. YouTube comments go on.
Oh, I thought you.
I can't put up what RP said. It's against the thing. Mm-hmm. Hey, cool. Yo, cool dude. That's cool to see you. Man, I'm sorry. Luke, good to see you. Luke, holla if you hear me. What's up, Luke? Good to see you, brother. Long time no see. I think you got Motor City coming up here in a couple months. Matt, what's good? Right? But did you have a oh, sorry. Yeah. What was it? A lager drink? And what was it?
Whiskey drink and a lager drink. And a
cider drink?
Vodka drink? Mm-hmm. I don't know. Those three drinks were involved.
Oh, I got
if you knock down, you get knocked up.
Pump that stuff up. Cobra. Why are we still talking about everything that's going on
over here?
Do not unsubscribe from Kingdom of Nerds. Do not do that. Don't do that. Jeopardy? Who's playing Jeopardy? All right. Thanks. I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to figure it out, brother. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Maybe I just have to just scrub that account and get a new one or something. It's not just you. It's like 8 people. I think probably somebody reported me.
Yeah, start fresh. Get a fresh start.
Schwanzo.
You always can rename it too.
Yeah, my name sucks.
This shit's fucking long, man. It's like underscores in there. It's like, yeah, it's too long.
AOA. Listen to me real quickly. It's a great American tale. If you don't understand how that works, that's okay, because you're from Florida, the state that looks like a crooked penis. But I'm going to tell you, we will not be smudging the name of Roy Kent or the show Ted Lasso in this chat. Do you understand me, sir? I said good day. All right, let's go. Let's get started.
I lost all track of what we're doing here today.
With the news, son.
Oh, we're doing.
We got a bunch of stuff, by the way. We're gonna do a Baltimore preview. We got the target list over there. We got a bunch of junk we got going on. We got take it or leave it. Pete's going to talk about penises. Whatever.
All shapes and
happening right
sizes.
now?
Come one, come all. And on that note, let's do the news.
Woo!
Wow. Okay, here we go. Let's talk about some news this week. I don't know where I am right now. I don't know what's going on. There's so many things. Yeah, well, can't put that comment up, Matt. You know that.
You can't put that up either. Guys, we got a notification.
I'm just not
We're
afraid.
supposed to be on our P's and Q's here, boys.
They don't
supposed to be on our
scare me.
P's
That's
and
all.
Q's. Supposed to be on our P's and Q's. Wow.
Okay. If I can be serious for a minute.
Please do.
Matt,
Can I still be Pete?
Was that me or is that you?
I just heard it. I don't know what it is.
What the heck was that? Is that an earthquake?
Something's clicking.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I don't know.
need to have a moment of silence for a second here. For this man right here.
All right.
I know. I'm sorry, but this was the deal.
Take it off. Put it on.
Legendary EGOT winning actor, known for roles, and I mean, do I have to say Star Wars, Field of Dreams, Lion King, and like hundreds of other things?
Yeah, don't forget.
He was 93 years old though, so
I'm gonna do it. Yeah, good. Thank you. Go ahead, Doug.
Yeah,
he was 93 years old. He. I mean, from all accounts, I didn't know the man personally, but from what I've heard and what I know, he had a good life. He did a lot of good things. He had a lot of good impact on people. He helped a lot of people. He gave a lot of people positivity and like entertained people. So like, thank you, James.
No,
Earl.
you didn't know
That's
this
what
happened? It's like been over there the whole time. Yeah, I mean, good for him.
That's what I'm gonna say.
best of the best. Don't forget best of the best.
Hey, but let's be real. He's 93. Just as I said last week. 93. Hey,
you reached the point where it's not shocking anymore.
Yeah.
It's just
not shocked at this.
Good dude. Honored, like
shout out to him. Good dude. But
yeah. The next RP, you're right. That one was a little surprising. I don't know if it's still in the news.
Oh yeah, that is right. Good point, Ryan. And he is from the great state of Michigan. Yeah. Which shout out, great state of Michigan.
Always.
Oh, don't forget the Sandlot. I feel bad.
He definitely was in the Sandlot. Yeah. Yeah, you can't complain with 93.
All right,
and it's not like it. Hold on. It's not like he's lost. All the stuff you saw in your childhood
stuff's still there.
It's there. He's never lost. He's eternal, which is awesome.
Can we? Yeah, let's real quick. Let's be real. The amount of involvement he had in your life is all still available to you because I'm pretty sure most of us, if not all of us, did not actually know him personally. So all of his movies, all of that stuff is still available. It's still with us. We can still love it.
I met him one time, shook his hand, but I didn't know the dude.
My friend B reminded me too that he recently signed over the rights to his voice likeness and such to at least Lucasfilm. I don't know if it was Disney, but they're allowed to use his voice moving forward. Yeah, so he let them do that because he knew, the time was coming. So he allowed that to happen.
Yeah,
and
he knows there's going to keep making Star Wars. And
I think we covered that on the Star Wars show like 8 months ago when he said he was.
When
we knew he wasn't off. Yeah. Hey, look, Zaggy's got a good point, and to be honest with you, Tariq Hill was almost one of those people that was in this thing right here too. So, shout out Tariq Hill. Thank God you just didn't say anything, brother.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, that was some shit too.
What the hell was that shit? Are you out of your shit? What the hell? Ugh. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, don't forget his teammates too. Like some of those guys also.
Oh, dude, the one lineman. He was so far away.
I was like, dude, I'm listening to him.
He's on the phone. No, he's like 6 cars up. What type of business was that? That was some nonsense.
Okay, so movies. Let's talk about the movies. Box office report. I mean, it was the one big movie that came out this year.
We kind of knew what it was going to be.
What
Didn't
was
we?
it?
Don't say his name 3 times.
Oh, is this any good, Pete? Or are
It
we
wasn't
reviewing
bad.
it?
I enjoyed it. It's
Okay.
kind of quick. It kind of goes.
I kind of
quick.
caught something because I had to travel for that funeral and shit. So like, I kind of caught something, and like, I was like, I'm just gonna tune it out because they were trying to spoil some stuff and say why it wasn't. You know how that.
No, I know.
Well,
We
just
do
always
have
so
it.
negative about everything.
I'll get to it later.
Okay.
So Deadpool and the Wolverine.
Yeah, no doubt, RP. That was 100%. Hey, he was playing against him in fantasy, dude. He was 100% playing against
that's what it was.
the Dolphins D and Tariq Hill in fantasy, dude. No doubt. No doubt. Plus, he was.
I took the under. We're taking him out.
That's ridiculous. So this movie is now the second biggest September debut in history, right between It Chapter 1 and It Chapter 2. So it's surrounded by It at 1 and 3. So
What? What?
The movie.
The movie It.
The movie. Not the
what movie?
Old school one.
We're not doing who's on first.
2017 and 2019 movies.
What 2017, 2019 movies?
It.
What?
Starring Pennywise, the clown. So it's face paint in the top 3 spots is the face painted clowns, I guess.
Well, what was the 18
it's that time of year. People getting psyched for Halloween.
That makes sense.
Like, you don't want to be too close to Halloween. You want to be very, very early or like right at Halloween. If you have like
Tyson, good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Thanks for saying hi. All right, what else we got? We'll cover this later, just so you know.
Yep. So this guy here is Destin Daniel Cretton, probably though.
We'll just go with the regular.
He's in talks to direct Spider-Man 4 with our little friend Tom Holland.
Yeah, he's Shang-Chi.
Yep, he directed Shang-Chi. He was supposed to direct Kang Dynasty before that got pushed aside.
Shang-Chi was pretty good. For what it was. I mean,
I think he could do Spidey.
You got a character nobody gave a shit about besides Pete gonna fake and act like he cared, but
I did.
Sure you did.
As stupid as he was, I liked him since I was a kid because I like karate and kung fu.
Ed, give Ed the bell. Sorry, I got to pause you. Good job, Ed. I think I'll wait for
Ring the bell.
There you go, Ed. You can go sleep now.
So in other news, there's Spider-Man 4. Tobey Maguire's involved. I was hoping that it wasn't going to have Zendaya in it, but Zendaya is supposedly in talks as well for this movie. So I was hoping we're going to stray away from the Mary Jane story for a little bit.
Yeah, would be nice.
But we'll see. I mean, he's a good director, so we'll see what he does based on my liking of Shang-Chi.
My son just wants the spider, the Iron Spider suit to show back up. He thinks it's the coolest thing in the world right now. So
yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
Well, then fire this guy.
Sorry, son of Marco.
Why is this guy's neck so long, though?
Yeah, it was another picture where he was wearing the tribal peppers, but it was like it was the green leaves of the looking tribal peppers.
So was he wear the peppers? They beat up Solo Sikoa?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he's part of the bloodline or not.
But why does he have a giraffe neck?
Oh, I don't know why he has it, but he was trying to cover it up in some pictures.
Yeah,
yeah, that's just who he
is. All right, fair enough.
Yeah. All right. This news came out late last week that Sony has acquired the rights to Ice Cream Man. So these 2 guys, Alfred
I thought that already happened.
And Miles Millar, or maybe Miller, I don't know.
Smallville fame.
And they did Wednesday. They did the new Beetlejuice movie, and now they are on board to adapt this Ice Cream Man anthology. Don't know if it's a show. Don't know if it's a movie. It seems like it's a movie, but it wasn't really clear.
I think a show would fit that better, but I don't know.
Twilight Zone type, something like like a different. It's an anthology.
Like an anthology show would be perfect for that. But
yeah, exactly.
We'll see. I mean, they made Creep Show. They made Tales from the Dark Side movie. So
yeah,
it could work.
They could, but it'd be better as a show.
Yeah, I need my royalties for stealing my name.
No, but again, I'm pretty sure these guys did Smallville. That's why their names are familiar.
Oh, gotcha. I didn't know that.
From way back. Yeah, going back.
All right. This guy.
Ooh, he's looking slim.
Yeah, Brendan Gleeson is his name.
He's not
joined
long off either.
The cast of Spider-Man Noir, which is on Amazon, starring Nicolas Cage. You may know him from, he's been in lots of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of I'm like, who is that guy? I can't know. He was
Isn't this guy that was
Alistair Moody from the Harry Potter movies? Yeah.
Hey Marco, you remember Braveheart?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
His buddy.
Yeah, this is the dude from Braveheart, right?
Yeah. Yep. That's the guy. Yeah, he's been around a while. He's been doing a lot of things. So
he was great in the Banshees of Inisherin. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but that movie was great for being so simple.
Something else too, and he was a little bit older and stuff. Oh, was he also in what's the one where it's where they come to take over? They come the Kingdom of Heaven. Was that him? Yeah. Or is that somebody else?
In that.
Where they cut the guy's throat?
Orlando Bloom one.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think he was in that too.
His list of credits was really long, and I didn't.
Might have been Ginger.
A lot of them in there.
Yeah, he slimmed up. I mean,
I thought you were going to tell us he died. To be honest with you, I wouldn't have been surprised.
No, he's been around.
He's going to be in.
Yeah, he's been around. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Nope, I did not.
It was the one with Don Cheadle too when he went over. It was like the crossing guard or the guard or something. He's done a lot of good stuff.
There you go. RP My Boss and Batman Begins.
Oh, In Bruges. You haven't seen In Bruges.
You ain't got time for Ted Lasso, huh?
Oh, fucking In Bruges is awesome.
Okay.
All right. Let's move along. So this movie, we talked about this last week a little bit. And a home video release date.
Ed, it's coming to VHS.
Tomorrow?
September 13th. Friday, actually. Day after tomorrow.
Jesus Christ.
It will be on... you can buy it on home video. It grossed, it's out of theaters already, 20 million against a budget of 50 million. So
I think so, Joe.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, same director.
Yeah, we got that. Ryan. His name was
Hamish.
Hamish.
No longer than others. Your mother been telling you stories about me again.
Ted Lasso is brilliant.
All right, moving along. Touching on another topic here. This Friday as well will be the Hasbro PulseCon 2024. So there's going to be some exclusives they've already announced, which, yeah.
I probably should cover this.
Hey, let me guess. X-Men's going to be cool. Transformers is going to be cool. G.I. Joe's going to be cool. Star Wars is going to suck.
Power Rangers are going to be boring.
Yeah. Well, the Star Wars exclusive is the battle droid with the stab thing from episode 1.
A battle droid?
Remember the preview, episode 1 preview figure? Where it was like the droid flying around on the single person.
Yeah, it's that flying thing you're
talking about. That's the exclusives that they're doing.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, that's the Star Wars exclusive.
Fucking
the Marvel thing is the Kang. It's a Kang in a chair, which they obviously planned ahead for and didn't,
Yeah, they were hoping.
They were hoping for some good.
Good evening, sir.
There's a couple other ones too, but I don't remember.
Again, Brandon?
Yeah, that is true.
Is it? I rely on my wife to tell me the actual news.
What Brandon say?
What?
I don't know. Go ahead.
Said California.
Yeah, the fires. I didn't know.
Really? That sucks.
All right, moving along. Sony announced a PlayStation 5. In case anybody is interested.
Nope.
You can get this PlayStation 5 Pro, actually. I'm sorry, it's the Pro. It has a larger GPU, advanced ray tracing, AI-driven upscaling, whatever all that means. PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution. All that sounds like what is that
word
thing
salad?
You say all the time?
Sounds
word salad. That's a bunch of word salad.
Yes, word salad. That's exactly.
It sounds like too expensive is what it sounds like to me.
The vertical stand and the disc drive are sold separately. I hear that again.
What is that? Who's playing Asteroid?
That's what it sounds like. Yeah. This separate, so that doesn't even come with the disc drive or a stand. So you have to lay it down if you want to play it. Without that, it costs $699. September 26th at PS Direct and October 10th.
As the great
separate.
As the great 22nd century intellect Art Trail 27 has said before, nope.
Yeah, like wait,
nope.
Buy it separately too.
You have to the stand and the disc drive. You have to buy separately. Yes.
What do you mean you got to buy the stand separately? It doesn't fucking stand. That's some bullshit.
Plasma cosmic creatures, the plasma donations.
Nope.
Oh, it's funny.
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah.
I'll stick with my dumbass, big square pillar Xbox that's just hidden behind my TV.
I put
firmly in the Nintendo.
I always
Switch
put that on the side too. I don't know why. Go ahead.
Put what on the side?
The Xbox. I lay the Xbox down too.
I don't mind standing up, but that's how they built it. The last one, it stands up. Like
the new one. Yeah, I didn't do that. Yeah.
But yeah, the other ones all laid down. Like put them in the little cabinets you're not supposed to put them in because they get too hot. But
that's because that tainted Florida bud ain't worth shit.
Yeah. So this is a pass for me.
Nonsense.
Thank you.
Controller sold separately. How am I going to play it? You better buy a controller.
No games either. But it will play a regular PS5 game, so that's the thing, I guess. Yeah.
Wait a second. You're still playing your old games. Let me sell you a new machine that'll play the stuff you already have.
Exactly. And then continuing the trend for the popcorn buckets.
Oh, Jesus.
Here's a new popcorn bucket.
Good for them.
The Terrifier 3.
Keeping fucking.
That looks lame.
Yep.
Like that is a shitty mold.
Lame than this.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like the mold is it looks like a bank that you would buy at the flea market. You know, the places they say, "Hey, we got superhero bank." Like it looks like
on Temu or something, right?
3D printed thing.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah, GameCube. That's the way to go, Frankie. GameCube, Wii, Switch, it's all good.
Is that the one that's expensive? I did a football show on video games. I can't remember if it was Street 2 or Blitz.
Blitz was the popular one that everybody's playing.
Yeah, the LT was on the cover.
What?
Lawrence Taylor, I think, was on the cover of the Blitz 2.
Yeah,
he wasn't playing obviously, but they just
Street had like that look to it or whatever, wasn't it?
I showed this to my wife, and my wife was like, "They're putting this movie out in the theater. The first two didn't come out in the theater." So,
well, it's built a following now. People want it.
Yeah,
maybe by the third movie, people might go pay.
Finally, they might want it.
All right. Well,
I don't know if they're going to buy the popcorn bucket, but they might pay to see the movie.
Yeah,
well, get those Backmaster we talked about last week.
That was so good. Marvel vs. Capcom was the best. I can't wait for the new ones to come out. But on the Dreamcast was so underrated. I love my Dreamcast. So good.
I didn't have one, but I did borrow one from the store for Blockbuster.
I was a huge Sega guy.
Sega!
Yeah. The Sega! Saturn, the Sega. I still have import games for my Saturn. I love it.
Can I ask you a question?
All right.
What's next?
Streaming news. So apparently this guy will not be playing Hal Jordan.
Oh, no God. Shit.
Whew. We definitely dodged a bullet there.
I love Josh Brolin. That was not a role for him. He needs to move on and do other things now.
Yeah, he can move on. We can have somebody else play Hal Jordan. Let's give somebody else a chance.
Give me another No Country for Old Men. Like go work with the Coens again. You can give me an indie movie. You don't have to do superhero stuff. You fulfilled your superhero. Quota. What's the word I'm looking for? You're not quantity.
Quota.
Quota. That's the word. There it is.
He said it already.
I couldn't hear him because I was mumbling and yammering on.
So yeah, we're still looking for Jon Stewart. We're still looking for Hal Jordan. So,
no Tyrese.
No Tyrese. No.
That was an early rumor for Jon Stewart, like way back.
I don't want that guy from Star Wars either. So hopefully it's not him.
John Boyega. Nah, I want to attack the block too. He can do that.
Yeah.
You know who could play it? Roy Kent! Roy Kent! He's here! He's there! He's everywhere! Roy Kent! The guy can play it.
All right. In other streaming news, Future Commandos, we have a date. It will be premiering on December 5th.
There it is, Cosmic One.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's right, Cosmic One. I'm good with that. I would appreciate that. That's a good idea. I would like him as Hal Jordan.
Well, debut December 5th.
December 5th. The new episodes will come every Thursday after that. So 7 episodes in the first season, and it will be finished by January 16th. We saw the little trailer for this a couple weeks ago. It looked decent. I'm looking forward to it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm good. Let's see it. Let's see. It was funny. It was weird, and the animation looked good. So I'm in. All right, moving along to
Joe. Boyd would work if we're going more of a regular aged, I guess, Hal. But if they want to go with the aged Hal,
yeah, it's supposed to be like an older,
I'll give you Raylan Givens.
What is this?
Kind of like Uncle Batman. Netflix is having their 4th annual Geeked Week, which is where they save all of their news and announcements for this week.
Was Geek Week already trademarked, so they had to add the ED and
probably
just make it look weird?
Well, Netflix is Netflix.
Well,
so this coming week,
it's better than Tudum.
Yeah, well, that'll be back next year.
Oh.
That's every other year event.
Like, don't name your thing.
Yeah,
sound.
Dum. So we're gonna get announcements every day of some kind next week. There's gonna be anime announcements on the 17th, and we're gonna get like little clips and trailers and stuff from Squid Game.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
So this is the poster, or at least the, shall we say, advertisement piece that they're using for the current one?
One of them, yes.
Well, the last time I checked, Stranger Things ain't a thing anymore.
It will be.
There's one more season.
Time off. That's all.
Oh, is that what it is?
It's coming. The final season's still coming.
The final season's coming. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Wolf King. What's Wolf King?
That I don't
know. Maybe we're gonna find out next week.
But I will say I do want.
Is it anything like Lion King, but instead it's just got some like hillbilly in the woods?
It might be.
All right.
It might be.
I want some more Blue Eye Samurai. I want some more Arcane.
You want all the schwans, all the schwanzo in your eye, huh?
Oh no.
Well, hey, there's an octopus right there, so that means you're getting more Blue-Eyed Samurai. I'll tell you that.
I'm in.
Oh boy. All right, and then in other Netflix news,
Witcher. We're getting another Witcher.
Yeah, those are the things that I think are wrapping up, like Witcher and Cobra Kai. Those are like winding down. Like, yeah.
Did you watch this yet? Did you watch
it?
It's not out yet. No, the trailer. Did you watch it?
Oh, no, I didn't. I know the trailer's out, but
I'm not even gonna try to watch. I'm not even gonna try to watch it. I'm gonna try to just wait.
You're gonna not watch the trailer because you want to watch the show?
Yeah.
That's fine.
I'm fine.
It's like with that Connor Stallions thing when you found out that his parents are fucking nutbags. I don't know if I would have watched the show if I watched the trailer. And then I watched the show on how U of M cheated with Connor Stallions, and I was like, damn, dude, your parents are psychopaths. They should probably be in jail. They raised a little psychopath like you. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, I don't need to know the trailer. I watched most of this stuff when it happened, so I know mostly what's going to happen.
This is why I don't watch a lot of trailers, because I already want to watch the product. I don't need to see the trailer. You've already told me. I'm in already.
Are they going to talk about how he like started stripping dudes down, trying to bang them while he was doing steroids?
We'll
I don't know. Like the people that are doing this are not.
This is not a WWE production,
right? Yeah.
Oh, so it is. It's going to be about him like sniffing coke and like
things that I've heard recently.
What's her name? Pegging him. Nice.
Make it sound more like it's gonna be more of a hit piece than.
Whenever we can have a documentary on how billionaires are getting pegged by their wife, I'm all in for it.
Okay. That bit is not what sold me on this documentary, but to each their own.
Hold on one second.
Blue-eyed samurai.
Yeah, no. Move along, Dub. You lost it. You should have said clip this there, you idiot.
I don't need to say nothing.
I was giving you one. I was giving you one. Yeah, I gave it to you. You didn't do it right. All right.
Craig T.
All right.
Nelson.
Let's talk about.
Now that's that's a name you throw out that I wonder, is he still with us?
Who?
Oh,
Craig
Coach?
T. Nelson, Coach.
He's dead.
Is he? I don't know.
I think we talked about it on TAC when he died.
Did
I
we?
said he's old. Yeah, whatever. He's old either way. He should.
Yeah.
If he didn't die, he's.
All right. Let's.
I did stumble across Coach like on.
How old
TV
could
like a
Craig
while
T.
back.
Nelson be? Like 90?
Oh, he'd be pretty old because he was pretty old in Devil's Advocate, and that was 20 years ago. 25.
old
He was
and
pretty
Coach.
old when he was Coach.
Well, there's
The
that
fuck?
too, and that was like 40 years ago.
Oh
But then again, back then, people looked a lot older on TV than they actually were.
He's still alive. He's only 80. He looks terrible for an 80-year-old. Well, good luck to him.
You look terrible for a 40-year-old. So.
Yeah, fair
All
enough.
right.
It was weird. I told my wife the other day I didn't know how old I was. I was convinced I was a year older already than I actually was.
Is it
I was
because
like, wait a second.
eating?
I did the math. I'm like, hold on. I'm not that old yet.
Not that old.
Shit.
We've got some comic news to get through, so let's start with this one here.
Please do.
So
I
John
don't watch Young
Cassidy
Sheldon AOA.
passed away this week. It was
Yeah, I don't watch
Monday.
that
He was a
either.
co-creator of Planetary, Astonishing X-Men. He was only 52.
Yeah.
On
that's
Monday,
know.
his sister Robin said her little brother passed away. And it was 6:51 Texas time. Please keep. That's all we know.
Yeah, it sucks.
That he
Dude.
passed
It
away.
all
It sucks. His art was pretty good. I mean, there's just a couple of
Well,
things that I
Except the
threw
last
up there.
piece.
Well, I said, that last cover was
The last
left
cover.
something to be desired, but it was famous. It was more infamous.
The guy just died. Why are you shitting on him, Pete?
I'm
It's
not.
okay.
I'm being real though. Like I did like his art, but I'm just saying, just not the last one. That's all.
You could just stop at that point.
I could. But why?
May he rest in
talk
peace.
honestly about things. It's not a hit piece. I'm not sitting there saying how terrible he is. I'm just saying, like the last
Tell
one.
him to
that's
get
all.
pegged by his
Oh,
wife or
go a little
anything.
too far there, Pete. Go a little too far. Let's reel back in here. All right. All right.
All right. Let's move along. So this Spawn Misery #4 had a blank sketch cover. However, Image forgot to put the part on the sketch cover that makes it sketchable. So they asked, like, the cover did not have the right coating on it.
Oh, okay. I was like, what do you mean the part, the blank part? They didn't put the blank part on there.
So they were asked to destroy this cover. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to guess the retailers are not going to destroy this cover.
Who cares?
Who gives a shit?
If you start paying a premium for a sketch cover that doesn't have the correct coating
For a
because
blank
it was going
cover,
to be destroyed,
yes.
you know what? You don't deserve to have the money you have in your pocket if you want to spend it on dumb shit like that.
Yep.
You think this is a ploy by Image?
Oh, well,
No, I think this is a stupid ass mistake. And
No.
turn
That
into a
shit.
thing.
No, hold on. You don't know. No.
well, hold on. Before you expound on what your belief is, can we what happened to RP's comment here? Yeah. So let's leave that up for a second while we move on to the next slide.
apart from the fact, Misery came out months ago. Why are we talking about the sketch cover? Oh, for #4.
Image Comics has announced a bunch of delays and shortages.
Sake.
Transformers #12 has been allocated. Power Fantasy #2 has been allocated. The rest of the issues will be coming out at a later date, which is probably the 25th. There's a whole list of stuff that's been delayed and or allocated.
I like that transition.
So you got that, and then even more.
Wait, my cover A is done. Wait, my movie on cover A is not. It's not coming out. Go back.
It's not coming out on time.
Well, I already cashed that check, so that's good for me.
So if you got it, like some of the stuff did come out, but a lot of the stuff got allocated. I didn't want to list every single thing that happened. I just gave a list of all the books that are on the list. So all these things are so if you're waiting on Rat City #6, you might have to wait a couple extra weeks.
Rat City. All you gotta do is go to Baltimore. You can see Rat City, dude.
We'll show you Rat City.
Yeah,
Maybe
lot
not-
of things.
Hey, maybe not having like 18 different covers and maybe like an 8th print is probably might help your situation here.
Yeah, they had
You're
huge
thinking
problems.
10 covers on a 10th printing.
Sorry.
But to be fair, they did it a long time ago with Gen 13 when they had 13 covers.
Fair.
So
What Cosmic one want?
They're saying that I'm on the cover of the Power and Fantasy,
oh yeah.
but not enough chest hair. Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Hey, do we know did Kyle get these done? Are they going to be in time? I hope so. He said he was going to have them in time to ship.
I don't know.
I hope
Went
so.
the wrong way. All right, so moving on. Marvel will reveal plans for the next year and a half, 2 years or so. On
I'm okay with
Christmas
this.
Day. Time slides starring Cable and Bishop.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm looking forward to this.
And
So they're not doing
X-Men
the
from
other
the
one?
future arrives in the present with a dire warning.
Yeah, I like this. I'm glad. I've always wanted them to go back. I mean, they've always done this in small trips, especially in 2000s and 90s. Like, I want to let's go more into the future and past. Let's do the time stream thing.
But what's the other title
Timeless.
they've been doing the last 3 years?
Timeless.
Timeless, that's it. Okay. I was
Yeah.
like, they've been doing something.
I don't know if they're replacing it or if this is in addition to it. This is just X related, I believe.
I think
Yeah,
they're
no, this
probably-
is just gonna be no.
probably
This is gonna be.
replacing
There's a bunch of storylines in the X's that they need to kind of clean up and fix up, and hopefully this is it. Hopefully this is what we're gonna do.
Don't forget, Timeless has always kind of been associated with Kang, who's apparently become persona non grata in all forms.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, well maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't care how it gets there. I just hope we get it and it's good.
So an X character from the future comes back to the present with a warning.
What could
It's
it
the
be?
X Trader.
Rachel?
A great original idea.
Gambit?
that the X.
Gambit. Is it finally the Witness?
How many times have we had the X Trader and the somebody?
They
from the
never finished it
future?
off. Dub, did you not just listen to what I said? They've never finished it off. So hopefully we're gonna get some more.
They never
Yeah.
actually finished it.
All right, we don't
30
actually
years.
know. Hey, hold on. We don't actually know that Gambit is the Witness. We don't actually know that.
No, but we know that
it
Professor X was
strongly
the
looks
traitor.
like one.
Professor X was the
Maybe.
X Trader, right?
No, well, he could have not been. It could have been. It could have. No.
It was Mystique.
Could have been Mystique. Could have been somebody else.
It was Mimic.
It could have been Mimic.
I thought Onslaught was the one that turned on all the X-Men and killed everybody.
Well, no.
Wolverine did too in some versions and some futures.
All right.
All right,
We
let's
got it.
move on. Let's talk
What's
about.
going on with AOA?
Wait, what's happening right now?
I don't know, dude. AOA is getting. Maybe I just need to give him some goodness. Here we go, AOA. That's for
Did
you.
you give AOA a timeout?
That's for you, buddy. There you go.
Did you
Oh,
time out
know,
AOA?
Zach Morris.
Just
Time
try to
out.
help him
Time
out.
out.
Just try to help him out, dude. All right. What do we got?
So there's a book coming out called Stan Lee Lied. Finally, the truth is revealed. This
He's going to tell you that Hulk
Origin
180 is the
of
first
Marvel
appearance
Comics.
of Wolverine.
I talked
There you
about
go.
that today.
What?
Well, the origin of Marvel Comics was a
'Cause of that
Fireside
card.
book that came out.
Yeah, I got
back
the card because I had the
50
card.
years ago. So this book takes all the things that are said in this original Marvel Comics book that allegedly Stan Lee said and tells you why it's all lies.
I got that book
Um,
around here somewhere.
The origin of Marvel Comics, yeah, it's
Yeah, I don't know where it is. I think it might be buried. I think it's blocked, but I have it somewhere.
Okay.
so this book should be coming out soon. The guy's name is Chaz Gower.
Seriously?
just really using Steve. What?
You're gonna get your name put on a book jacket.
I need
You're gonna get them to put Chaz.
Chaz Gower. Yeah, that's
Chaz.
no. You think that's the offensive part? That the Gower part is it? Like Chaz
Well, that's his
Gower?
last name. You can't change that, but I'm pretty sure his name.
Yeah,
is
you can call
Carl.
himself Chazzy G.
Call me
You can call him
Chaz.
Chazzy G.
It's Jazzy.
Chazzy G. What up, Chazzy G?
Oh,
What?
oh
Well,
man.
first off, too, he's like trying to milk off of Lee's name anyway. So, wait, hey, is one of the lies going to be that Stan Lee's name isn't Stan Lee?
I don't know.
Liar.
I don't know. We'll find out. I'm going to read this book, so we can all read it and review this book when it comes out. I think that's a good idea.
Reading? Ugh.
Read books. Marvel's going to give us a
they go to
prequel
audio,
series.
maybe. I guess.
An audiobook. Yeah. We're going to get a 5-issue
What?
prequel series for your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man television show coming to Disney Plus.
Why?
I don't know why.
Seriously,
This
why?
sounds like you went to Taco Bell, you got the shits, you shit in a bucket, and then you decide to pour it on your own head in the heat. That's what that sounds like.
In the heat.
Like, what do we need this for? Who
Oh, so you
doesn't
get-
know his story? And if it's slightly different, who gives a shit?
Zeros given.
No.
Zeros given.
But 5 issues. They're going to give us 5 issues.
Okay. Oh, and legendary villains.
Just
Couldn't
throw
imagine who
legendary
that's
money
going to
out
be.
there.
Let me take a wild guess. We're going to get Lizard. We're probably going to get Sandman. We're probably going to get Vulture. We're probably going
Goblin?
to get
Maybe Goblin?
a little Goblin. Maybe if we're lucky, a little Mysterio. Get the shit
Oh,
out
I
of
don't
here.
know. And the first, yeah,
This is unnecessary.
completely. Thank you, Marvel. However, so last week we talked a little bit about the Marvel vs. Capcom stuff that was going to happen. We found out about the Todd Nauk doing the cover for the book that's coming out with the video game. And I did mention that there was going to be multiple books from the artist Bengus, who did the original Street
But
Fighter.
BK, the point is,
Yes.
all of these stories have already been told. Who's Chaz to now tell us this story? Like, we've heard all of this before. It's not new news.
What the fuck is wrong with Wolverine?
He's about to. I got claws. I can use them. That's what it says.
That's I mean, like
uh,
homeboy didn't miss curling, but he fucking missed
he's
forearm day.
swole. Look at him.
Not swole, like his arms are fucking.
I mean,
like,
he's swollen. He got.
Yeah,
bit
but it's
by
not the
by
right,
a
like it's
mosquito.
not the right proportion. Like wrist to fucking shoulder is definitely not the right portion there. I mean, he's got no elbow.
Have you
Wrist to
played the game?
shoulder is what you're worried about?
Have you played
Not
the
the
X-Men
chafing
Street
of his
Fighter?
arms
Yeah.
rubbing against the side of his body because
Well,
his
that too.
arms
I mean,
apparently are 50-inch
It
pythons.
almost looks like it looks like a He-Man figure without an elbow.
Well, save your
Yeah,
save some
fentanyl
for the
loaded.
next one. Here are 4 more covers for these books. There's 11, 2, 3,
No, I
11
mean
total.
everything's right here. Rogue's
Ah,
cool.
right.
Doom's
Thanos
got
is cool.
Dude's got
It's
an
all right.
Urkel belt going. Like, look how
Yeah,
high
he's all
his
right.
belt is.
I mean, Captain America looks like shit, so everything checks out.
And then the final 3.
What's
for
with
these
Spidey's
two
head?
Can
I
you
think
go?
his head was
Yeah,
always weird,
hey, 100% spanker vision on this one, dude, for sure. What the fuck happened to Iron Man? Whatever. It kind of looks like the one from the show. It's
So
good to
these
see
all
that.
will be coming out in December. There will be variant covers for all of the various books mentioned.
Man, I gotta.
That's a very interesting suppose
I
Spider-Man's
gotta
got
put
going on
shorts
there, huh?
together on this. I was excited when I heard about these. Now that I'm seeing them,
Is
I'm
he
a
about
little
to
less
break out into
confused.
YMCA, huh? Okay.
Yep. I got nothing. Let's talk about
I will
Sandwich.
tell you this: if you're not the first person, hold on, I got something to say. Put that back. Put that back. If you're not the first person in the store, and I'm even talking before their employees, I wouldn't be touching that Psylocke fucking cover if I were you.
Well, just don't touch the front one. You can get the ones in the back.
What do you
You
think
never
people
know
are-
what they do. They might shift it around. Then you're gonna have mystery
the
substance
store?
on it. You never know what they do in their store while it's closed.
What? You go to weird stores and weird movie theaters, man.
I don't go to nothing,
No.
man. Not me.
My stores don't do that kind of stuff. I go to a very respectably run.
No, you
Comic
don't.
book
I know the
channel.
store you go to. Stop lying.
Yeah. It's a wonderful and amazing store.
Whatever, man.
Shout out to Danny.
Spider-Man looks like
Danny
Michael.
B.
Hee hee hee.
All right, good enough. That's all I want to do. Give that
All right,
warning out to
here we
you.
go. Some new printings.
Yes,
here
save
we
of the day.
go. Exceptional X-Men 1. Spider-Boy 11. Alien vs. Avengers number 1. I gave you the picture of the 1 in 25 Virgin variant, which is the regular cover without the trade dress.
So you know what this reminds me of? There's this. I mean,
I like
he's
the
still-
Spider-Boy, but we've seen it already.
There's this legendary, just literal genius who
Mhm.
comes up with functional words for every situation. I mean, he's well known throughout the 22nd century. He's going to be there to the 23rd, 24th, and 26th. And I just, if I may, I would like to quote him very quickly on all three of these covers. I passed already. But the answer to that question on all three of these colors are from that great person, that great intellect named Artrell when he said, "Nope," because this is a bunch of dog shit. Nope. That's what we're saying. Took a long way to get there.
It's just unnecessary. That's all.
Nope.
Completely unnecessary.
Yep. There we go.
Oh, but if you think that's unnecessary, that's not all. We've got Falling in Love on the Path to Hell. We can't get our regular books right, but we've got later printings to send you. Fourth printing, third printing, second printings of 1, 2, and 3. All on the way from Image Comics. I'm just going to keep going.
Yeah, I mean,
shit.
Grommets,
all right.
Same deal. Fourth, third, second of 1, 2, and 3.
They just do black and white versions of this shit now? Get the fuck out of here.
It's not even black and white. It's the it's like the Bristol board. See the border?
Oh yeah.
Got the note?
You got the stuff in the background.
But we've seen that too.
Yep. And then even more, Stand Still, The Autumn Kingdom, and Minor Arcana. As we came on live today, there were announcements of X-Men #1 was also the newest X-Men series that I believe we read last week. Was getting another printing and some other Marvel books as well. So I did not decide to update the news with those.
No, I'm unfortunately going to have to cover them when they come out on the watch list. And
no,
and with that,
no, I think we just need to get like a Artrell thing where it's his thing and says nope next to it. Like that's what we just need. All right, Pete, fair enough. We've been into this nonsense already for an hour. We were supposed to be shortening down these segments, and they have not helped us out. So instead of that, let's get into more long segment where we debate if this sucked or if it didn't. We're at take it or leave it.
Do you want to do that first, or do you want to do the poll with the pulse?
Oh, fuck. We're still doing this poll thing, too?
Oh, yeah.
Take it or leave. Poll. Let's do the poll.
All right, I'll do that.
No, we don't need it for this, dude.
What's that? It's only two. It's like last time. It's only 2 polls, so it should go quickly. So let's
go down the rabbit hole. What are we doing now? How's it going? What do you say now? What? Okay. All right. Well, that's good. Nothing says good internet like dead air. All right.
That's why we don't have it, because we have our 2 poll questions of the week that I put out there to see what the streets were saying.
Half tempted to get diabetes again.
In October, what new Marvel #1 comic are you most excited for? Here are your options. Conquest 2099, Mystique #1, Moon Knight Fist of Khonshu, Iron Man #1, a brand new Iron Man series.
I'm going to do Conquest 2099.
I know
by default.
Yeah, I mean, just because I when we did the other one, it was like Annihilation. It was like 50-50. Like half of them sucked, horrible, schwanzos, and the other half was like they always suck the left.
Well, they look like they're continuing because look, Dracula's right there. Yeah. You got the Red Hulk. Like
at least it gives it a purpose, right?
Comes back.
Shout out Annihilation 2099. Go get those covers so that you can just punch yourself.
All right, so those are both of you said that by default, so that's your personal pick. But what do you think the audience said?
I voted for Mystique. I'm not gonna lie, I voted for Mystique because I would rather read that. Yeah, I did.
Why?
Because it's got a better cover than that. Conquest.
Yeah, fuck it. We've heard all we can of Mystique though.
Yeah, well. I wouldn't mind the Mystique. I'm not.
I think it's gonna be Moon Knight though. It's gonna be Moon Knight.
Like
people are onto Moon Knight, even though this Khonshu story is fucking.
I think the crowd is gonna go for. I'm gonna go Iron Man.
No way, nobody reads Iron Man. Absolutely fucking not.
That's what I think.
Well,
it's Iron Man's got hype.
Dub is correct with 55% of the
vote. Bullshit.
Talk to people on the streets, Marco. That's what
it is.
Dude,
I'm telling you, those people that you're talking to are full of shit. I've never seen them buy one single Iron Man comic.
Well, no, they didn't buy it, but they're out of the ones that are coming out, they just want the new Iron Man.
Nobody said they bought it. They said they were looking forward to it.
Nobody's looking forward to
forward to not buying it.
Oh, I thought we were saying which is the one that people are actually going to buy and read. And
Well, no,
No,
this
the
is the one
question
that we
was,
voted for.
which are you most excited for?
Yeah, that's also doesn't have to be to
look,
buy.
man, I don't know about that, but on TV I saw the answer was A. So,
Well, it was Iron Man. So let's see what we have on the other side of the street because I asked you the same question, but for DC. So
thank
for
you, Zaggy, for
October,
participating.
it's still, I think FOC is still open too. That's also helpful for most of these. What
I
new
agree.
DC
Thank you. It's
number
all
one
AI.
are you looking most excited for October 2024?
None.
Your options are
Unless it's Constantine.
Absolute Batman.
Fuck no.
Batman and Robin Year One by
Absolute.
Chris
I
Samney.
don't want to see them bed
You
to
know what I'm saying?
bed,
I think
butt
it's
to butt,
Is it
whatever.
Logan Samney? Absolute
No.
Wonder Woman number one. And Poison Ivy Swamp Thing Feral Trees.
I'll be honest with you. That's the one I'm going to read. And
That's
I know
the
it's
one
gonna
I would.
be
I didn't
I'm
vote
still
in this
gonna
one, but
read
that's
it.
one I would have voted for.
I still am going to read that. I fucking.
It
I'm
just
getting
makes
to the
sense.
point where I'm really hating Swamp Thing, but I have to read it all.
But Poison
don't
Ivy
know.
and Swamp Thing is kind of like it makes the most sense.
Yeah, those two should be together, teamed
Yeah.
up in some way. It does make
Batman,
a lot of
Batman
sense.
books suck, guys. I'm
It's gonna be
sorry.
Batman though. People want
Iron
that.
Man eats dogs. Yeah, so does Batman.
Well, look at him. He's beefy. I mean,
No,
yeah.
see, look, Frank, I agree. Nobody ever buys Iron Man. I don't know. Poison Swamp Thing. I know that's what we're gonna get. What is this one? What does it say?
Those look like two ducks kissing. A green one and a pink one.
Isn't it pigs?
No, they look like ducks
Anime
because they have
pigs?
bills. I thought.
What the fuck
I
are
could
you
be wrong.
talking- What?
It's also very
Oh,
tiny.
no, it's two elbows smacking together, and
Oh.
then something coming out of it. I don't know if we're supposed to show that. Shit. Brando, I'm not supposed to. I don't know, Brando. I don't fucking know. All right.
But you are right as the sense that the audience obviously
Looney Tunes. We almost read
they
that
went
today, Frank.
Batman. I mean, they're gonna go Batman.
Yeah, man, it's so stupid.
And I'm not gonna lie. Out of this group, if I could only buy one, if you
No,
told me
I'm Poison.
you can only
Poison
buy
Swamps.
one, I probably
Poison
just
Swamp.
want to read. I want to see what they did with Batman because they're changing him all up. He's not a billionaire.
What are
He's
you talking about, Bri J? Fucking Batman, stupid ass Batman story. That's all we need. Another one of those assholes.
it's another Batman, but a different Batman.
Just straight trash.
Very, very huge.
Hey, let me guess. He's a bachelor whose parents passed away. He's rich.
But you know,
he's
he's not. That's
angry.
the thing. He's not rich in this one.
Oh, he's
Eh?
not rich.
Eh?
Oh,
So
never
he's
did that
Daredevil
before.
with sight.
Daredevil with sight. Exciting. All right.
Well,
next.
That was it. That's it. Again, just do the two polls. Don't want to keep it complicated. Keep it simple. So I don't know if we'll do it next week or not, but we'll see. We got a few more things we can do. Different topics.
Yeah,
Jump from comics, TV, movies, maybe video games. Who knows?
I don't know, man. Yeah, let's see. All right,
But
let's get into some other stuff. Let's get
All
to
right,
why
we'll get into our
Pete likes
review
penises.
segment now.
Yep.
Oh, why isn't it there? Thought it would still be there. All right. Take it or leave it. What are you giggling about?
Zaggy's comment.
We're talking about Batman.
Yeah.
All right.
right.
Well, let's get started. First book up. I went indie on this one.
No,
Well,
you
I mean,
didn't.
Mark
I
will
went
pick the
indie
book,
on this one.
but
Yeah.
I put the order of which we'll talk about them. Dead Eyes, Empty Frames.
Hey, there's a TV show that came out this week that we're going to review. This is very similar. This is loosely based on the Boston story where they stole all the art, never found the person. I actually kind of dug this. I was like, this is going to be stupid. I really thought this was going to be stupid.
It wasn't bad.
I actually really like this book.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
I'm going to read the whole series, man. I'm down. It's one of those ones. Remember whenever, all the time when people say Independence is like, oh, the writing's way better. And I know Duggan does a good job writing, especially with Independence. But like, this is one of the ones where you're like, I don't agree with that 85% of the time. But this is one of the 15% of the times where it's like, yeah, dude, the writing, the art's good. It works good.
Full thumbs up. No crooked.
For sure.
I liked it too. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just hoping it can get past book 6 because like that's usually where these independents.
Oh no, well this is like a mini. Like they're not gonna.
Yeah, I know, but what's it gonna go? 12, 8, 10?
No,
4,
I think
5
6 sounds right. 5 or 6 is probably the arc.
Oh, I thought it was gonna go like 8 or 10. And
I mean, it might, but I'm just guessing that it would be 5.
Well, I hope it doesn't go any past that because you know.
Yeah, I don't know. Dub, did you get to this one?
I did not.
That's all right. Give it a try though. Give it.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I read the first couple pages, but I did not have time to finish before we came on. It looked interesting from what I saw. So
well, that's where I found myself with our last book, but we're not there yet. So we'll just get to our next book, which is also a Marco pick, but I probably would have picked it too. It's Wolverine #1. I don't know what volume we're at. I don't know how many Wolverine #1s we have.
8, 7.
But we have another one.
Volume 8.
8, 7 or 8.
8? Yeah, I could have sworn we were in double digits by now.
What the fuck happened at the end of this book? Who is it? Are we supposed to know who it is at the end of the book?
I don't think so. I don't know who it is.
Wait, what do you mean?
I have a theory of who it is, but I don't know.
Okay. I did too. I thought it was somebody that we were supposed to know, and then I was like,
"What are you talking about?"
Did you
I read the book, but I don't know
book?
what was there was a cliffhanger?
Yeah, the guy who lost an eye went to talk to somebody, and whoever he talked to or whatever he talked to.
No, it was pulling him. It took over him.
Took him over. Yeah, and then took him over. Yeah.
It got awoken from the
It was a
adamantium
thing.
fighting.
It wasn't. Yeah. I don't think it's a person. I think it's some sort of like living metal that wants to go after.
Well, that's what I thought.
Earlier in the story, there's a bit where it's like where Wolverine's near a hole and he looks down the hole and he's like, "Oh, there's something down there or something," and it was like this golden metal.
It was a spherical shape and it was gold.
Yeah, and then it started like reaching out. So I think it's just a thing. But did you guys
Cyber,
see
that's the guy's name, Cyber?
Yeah, Cyber. Did you check the QR code extra page?
No, I did not. What was on the QR code extra page?
It was just what's her name? A familiar female foe of Wolverine.
Okay.
Practicing, right?
Practicing, yeah. She's like training or something.
I saw that. Yeah.
So we know she's coming
keep
too.
Forgetting to do that shit. I keep forgetting to do that shit. All right. Well, I mean,
it wasn't terrible for a #1.
Not. I mean, it has Nightcrawler.
Okay. It was okay for a #1.
Yeah, it has Nightcrawler in it, which is good.
Yeah, I mean,
and it was all right. The fucking Pack Wolf shit's kind of played out.
It's played like
I give it crooked. This whole book is crooked. I just know I'm not gonna read #2. But if you're a Wolverine fan, I think you're gonna be all right.
So, are you full up, crooked up?
Yeah. So they're calling that right now. They're calling it
Adamantium.
And I'm not saying what it is, but it's saying this book had a major addition to the lore of Wolverine, and technically a first appearance. And it's not from a comic book site. I mean, it's not
Adamantium.
I thought it was Gold Balls.
Gold Balls it is. Gold Balls is still around. Yeah, all crooked. Right. I gave it crooked, Pete.
Oh, you went. That's what I was going to clarify.
Yeah, because I mean, Wolverine fans are going to like it because they like anything. It's just like Batman fans. You can give dog shit and they think it's fucking tiramisu.
I feel like Dub's more of a crooked down where it wasn't
crooked up, crooked down.
I wish I read the indie book instead of reading this one.
Oh, the indie book was good.
The best thing about this, there was 2 good things about this book.
Was
one? Nightcrawler
Naked Logan running through the woods.
Cool. No, that was not good.
Dude, you and the Schwantz is just
and then 2, there was a variant cover for this book that my buddy B showed me, and it was Gleason.
What up, B?
Did a skull, like a adamantium skull cover for this book.
Yeah.
And that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But none of those things could save it. Yeah, that's kind of cool. There's a second print coming out of that, by the way.
Yeah, it's all shiny. I told my dad to grab it. I should have grabbed them. I thought I asked for the Masafara one, which is also a nice cover. But apparently when I set my list, I put this one on there. And,
is there anything on his claws?
What's nuts.
On that book? Is there anything on his claws?
No, it just shows claws.
Is it just plain blank claws?
Like shiny metal. There looks like there could be bone or something inside.
Okay, because I believe it's the second print, and that has like a DNA double helix.
Yeah, it looks like that's
that
what
what it is?
I don't know if it was bone, but yeah, it has like a little pattern.
A double helix. Yeah, so it's supposed to be the
yeah.
DNA.
Now that you said that,
yeah, so that's what it's supposed to be. So okay, so it's that print that has.
Well, there's also a 1 in 100
up on the poll.
Yeah,
that's
so
cover.
Oh, there is.
Yeah.
Was the villain good in the book? I thought what's his name?
Cyber. He wasn't terrible, but he was
bad. It was okay.
You could have replaced him with any
generic.
Wolverine.
Yeah, but it wasn't. But like
Sabretooth could have done that. Any other Omega Red could have been there. Anybody.
I'm guessing this is dubbed just full on thumb down.
Full on thumb down.
That's all right.
Yeah.
It's still a take it when you average everything out, though.
Yep, it is.
Because of Marco's crooked up.
I'm just giving it to the fucking Wolverine fans because I'm not saying
that's all it is.
But I'm saying
fair enough. All right. Well, I threw this one out there because we had some slim pickings this week, and I actually did not want to read this because I was not interested in this group or team, but I read it anyway. Yeah, it's a book.
Yep.
Hey, you know when you take a shit and like you laugh because it's such a good shit, but at the same time, then you think, "Oh god damn, if anybody smells this, it's gonna really
you feel
suck."
the relief, but then you're
worried. Then you're like, well, it still stinks. That's what this book was. Put this shit in the shitter like that. That's what it was. Garbage.
It wasn't good. I'm sorry. I didn't expect it to be good. I even talked about it when I was doing the watch book, and yeah, I didn't like it. You don't need this. We don't need this book.
Yep, you don't need the book. You don't need the book at all. It sucks. Yep.
What's happening?
I don't
know.
Marco's playing things on his phone.
I don't know. I'm not doing anything.
All right. Nope. Did you read this one?
I read part of it, and I got to a certain point, and I stopped.
Yeah, well, luckily you did because it didn't get better.
Was that like a hobgoblin? Like
it was.
It was like a female hobgoblin character.
If you use this as toilet paper, it's probably gonna give you paper cuts, bro.
Oh, that would hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't use Marvel. Current Marvel paper will rip you up.
Yeah,
there was another one too. There was an X-Men book out this week that was just as shitty as this. Well, maybe a little bit less shitty, but
I didn't get to any. I didn't get to Uncanny yet.
Pretty close.
I think it was Uncanny.
Close. The one that's who is this group thing? That's
Uncanny. Thing. Yeah, I didn't get to that yet. I got it right here. I didn't read it. This are you saying this one? This one?
Yeah, that's it.
I didn't read it yet. I didn't have time, but I will. Despite what you say. All right.
Well, I mean, I don't
have a question.
Go ahead. Yeah. The only thing I'll say is who the fuck cares about the Avengers anyway? So I mean, this is just right on par.
Well, I was wondering. There's a scene in here where there's like some Avengers sitting at a table, or some people sitting at a table, and it's all people who are currently alive and or doing something in the MCU.
Well, not the Power Pack girl yet. I mean, there's Power Pack.
Oh, maybe not her, but they have
by and large,
role, right? Upcoming role.
Yeah,
in
with
MCU.
Hercules. You had She-Hulk was there. Hawkeye. I don't think we're spoiling the book by going through, especially characters that are on the fucking cover.
Yeah. Shang-Chi.
Well, he was in the group because part of the team goes out early, and there's an adventure. The rest of the team just meet at a table, and they're just kind of just talking shit. I don't know what they're doing.
Wonder Man was involved.
Yeah, Wonder Man shows up.
Mm-hmm.
There's some dude, I think he's one of the new dudes who's got one of the Infinity Gems sitting there talking to Hawkeye. I don't even know who he was. I was like, this guy is here?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that guy. I don't even know who that guy was.
Yeah.
I don't know. It wasn't... I don't see the need for this. The only significant change that this book really accomplishes is that it puts the Avengers back in the old school Avengers mansion with human Jarvis. So if you're a big Jarvis fan and you like the idea of the Avengers in Avengers Mansion there in Central Park, okay, a return to form for you. But outside of that, just generic nonsense with a lot of extra words that are not needed. Like, there's a lot of exposition in the middle of that fight, and I'm like, What are you talking about?
Why are there so many words?
Like, why are you talking so much about what is occurring to you? It's like, oh my god, the with the helm of whatever the hell she's wearing. It was tedious. It was just a tedious book. Sorry, I'm harping on this book, but Marco decided to leave. There he is when he pitched the last book, which I didn't get to. So I was trying to fill.
Roy Kent will never go out of stretcher.
All right, Roy Kent. You got to talk about vampires in World War V because I didn't have time to get to it.
Oh, you guys didn't read this?
I was going to, but it
actually wasn't bad at all.
And then
I'm gonna give. I mean, the beginning and short of it is like with all the vampire books they have out there, DC right now probably doing one of the better jobs with it.
I like the first one.
A bunch. I mean, it's good. You got cameos that come in that are like decent cameos. You know, nothing out of pocket. It's not great. We said we'd give it another shot. One too. I'm still a crooked thumb work on it. So,
Dub, did you get to it? Because I did
not.
Yeah, he threw it out there late.
Threw it out there late.
And
it was good. I mean,
I would have done it, but I was grabbing books for Baltimore. I'm like, stuff to give away. I was putting stuff in a pile.
No, it's not about the covers. It's kind of about the insides there, BP. RP, LMNOG.
Yeah, but no red bands on the DC side of things.
No, but I mean, this is good. I thought it was pretty good. I was going to read the Nightwing thing, but Pete told me to leave it because it sucks.
Well, there's nothing to read. It's just covers.
Oh, it's just covers inside? Okay.
Uncovered. Yeah, the DC Uncovered.
Oh, wait. I bought a fucking book that's just covers?
Yes, it's just covers.
Fuck me.
That's what you get for not reading Pete's notes.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You should have said, don't buy that shit.
Well, I said no. I'm not going to review it. No, that's only enough for you not to buy it.
Oh, I thought you meant no. It's only like cover buys. Like
no.
People buy shit because of the covers. That's what I thought you were saying. Is like no, it's just cover buys. Fuck.
Oh no. I'm sorry.
I got some toilet paper for later. All right.
Hey, bring it to Baltimore. We'll put it in the giveaway box. Somebody
fuck that. I'm throwing it in the trash. All right.
Somebody might want it. All right. Well, let's.
No, that sucks. I mean, hey, dude. Sometimes I gotta tell you, the last couple of weeks have been really long, so I've been making some bad mistakes, I guess. But so I would leave that thing. I'd leave it. It's an easy leave. All right.
All right. So yeah, for the Nightwing, we don't need covers. But
what the shit?
Let's see why I don't have time to watch Ted Lasso right now. As we get to our current streaming reviews, starting off with the penultimate episode. The last one before the last one. Kite Man.
Hell yeah. Really? This is the episode.
There's only one more. Yeah, it's the last one before the last one. Yeah. Episode 10 will be the end of the season.
Oh, really?
Yep.
You
could feel it though in this
episode.
I
could see it. Yeah. I don't think I want it going on much after the next episode.
No. This is a good season. Like the season at Ted feels right.
A lot of cock in this.
Not the type you're thinking, but yeah.
Big cocks too.
That is also true. For this one, I'm gonna go. It's good, but it also felt like it's just kind of still setting up the end.
There was one, was it 2 ago, that felt kind of like okay, but we didn't need it. This is the problem that I have. There's a bathroom incident. And like, I don't get why we're doing that at this point.
Well, we'll
hopefully
see.
That thing's done for sure.
Yeah, after this season, hopefully that gag is gone because we've done it enough.
The fairy tale lady, I really liked. She had a good throw in there.
Yeah,
for the union, so it's.
I also like Noonan.
I should have said pause. I was just messing around. No.
Oh,
Noonan. Yeah, Noonan was really good in this episode. Noonan was really
good in this one.
Noonan was the best. Is like, how old are you? And you're thinking, no, man, just because we covered it the other week. That's kind of funny. It was perfect timing.
I learned this in World War One, WW1.
WW1.
Plus, knowing like the voice, like and seeing his face while doing this, it makes me smile.
Who was it? Who's the guy that did it? Who's the voice?
It's Mike Ehrmantraut from Breaking Bad.
Oh, nice.
I didn't really watch that. I watched the first.
You'd know his face if you'd seen it. Remember, you know Beverly Hills Cop, right?
Better Call Saul. Yeah, Beverly Hills Cop. Oh, I know
he's
who it
the
is.
shooting
I know who it
quote
is.
in
You say
the
Beverly
buffet.
Hills Cop. I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, he's the
Yep,
henchman guy. He throws into the
Yep. Okay,
guy.
I know.
All right.
know. Yep. Okay, got it.
Yeah, and he's done
Yep.
tons of stuff.
Yeah, I'm all in. By the way,
But I knew
thumbs
you would
up.
know that one. So
Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. You know, I'm just giving this thumbs up.
yeah, it was good. Again, it wasn't the greatest episode, but
Still good, man.
was
Still
still
good.
good.
Still entertaining. Like, yeah, cool. All right. What do we got?
Anything
next?
else to add, Dub? Did you get?
I did not. No, I didn't have time to watch.
Yeah, catch up.
anything on this.
It's worth it before you get to the end. We only got the one more, and then I'm not going to give you only murders. I'm not going to give you Rings of Power.
No, thank God.
Still watch them both.
Don't
But
watch
Marco
either one
threw
of
this one out there, and I'll tell you, I'm glad he did.
Well,
I only watched the first one though. I only got through the first
yeah.
one. I only had time for one. I'm going to watch the other two tonight if I can.
I only watched one too because I kind of know what happens.
Yeah,
because I know
it's based on a true story.
Well, this is old. This is an old wives' tale that this happened. I thought, like, this has been for years. There's been this tale of this thing happening, and I've heard different stories of it. A guy we used to work with named Bama Blue used to tell this story all the time. Whenever he brought up Muhammad Ali, he always told the story. But yeah, I don't think he called him Chicken Man.
He called him Chicken Man.
No, but this dude Bama Blue used to always tell this story whenever he brought up Ali, and because I used to work at a kitchen, and a lot of us were like, we like classics. We're kind of past classic sports, but classic sports used to always have all the old fights on it. A lot of times they'd have the Ali fight, so we'd always be like, oh yeah, classic. You see, I remember this, and every time Bam would be like, oh well, you know something right there, and he'd be like, you know they rounded motherfucker, and he'd tell this story, right? So I know what kind of happens, but yeah, I thought it was good. I thought they did a great job with it. I thought the actors were very well done. Like the acting's great in this.
There's a lot of big names. I mean,
yeah.
good names
yeah.
here.
Yeah, and it's not like they're pulling what's that? I was worried that this was going to turn out to be like what's that action show where it's got Sylvester Stallone in it and all the old action guys, and they kind of shit on them. Expendables. You know how they're like half-ass acting through it and shit like that.
Yeah.
No. This group puts on a show. And if you've only watched one, I've only watched one too, because, and I want to see how much of it, the story I've heard true. But from what I heard, I don't want to spoil it, but a bunch of butt-ass naked people on top of each other, like 20 butt-ass like hundreds
we
of
got
butt-ass
to see
naked people on
you got
top
to see
of
Chicken Man's. Chicken Man was just wandering around there at the end of the episode. I'm like, come on, man.
Pete, from what I hear, if I recall the story correctly, there's going to be a sea of butt naked people. A sea of butt naked people.
Oh, so it's tied into the
as it was referred, the Great Wall of China, a butt naked, and then an expletive word.
All right. Well, we'll see. I don't know. Again, I only watched the first episode too.
I only watched the first episode here, but yeah.
There's one other thing I'll say.
What I'll say?
Kevin Hart doesn't know how to smoke a cigarette.
I thought that. Hey, did you think they all acted their asses off though? I think all of them.
They did. The only thing is, because I had to mention it to my wife when I was watching, because they showed him like smoking so much right as he first showed up. I'm like, he's blowing all the smoke out and then doing the suck in, but like you just blew all the smoke out. Like that's not how you smoke.
Who gives a shit, Pete?
I do, because I miss cigarettes still. I haven't had a cigarette in over 12 years, but I still miss them.
You should have one so you can stop whining like a little bitch.
You can help it. I can't. If I did, off the wagon I'd fall. But
yeah, hey, that joke would always come up too. Yes. Yeah, I mean, I
don't know. Overall, I don't know what you want to give it overall, but I like
thumbs up, dude.
I'm looking forward to looking at the other ones.
I love
the actors were great.
I was just hoping. So this reminded me of the because everybody heard the Boston Museum story, right?
We're
and it's supposed to be in a mobster's house and all that shit. This is an old story too. That's supposed to be something, and I would wonder. And if you're showing naked rear ends of the little dude Kevin Hart, then I'm assuming
they're probably coming.
Great wall of asses. Great wall of asses.
But still, I'd say check it out. All right. On this note, Marco brought up something he's been talking about all night.
Well, okay, so hold on. Let's be. I think we're gonna start doing this too. There's a lot of stuff. Netflix has started to add this thing on it where it says Academy. Was it Academy Award nominated or something?
Emmy. We got Emmy, but it's
okay.
only Sunday. It's Sunday,
so whatever. But they added a thing on it, so we just we decided to watch one. Maybe we'll watch one quickly before next or whatever. Or maybe we'll watch ones that win. But one of the shows that's on that. Where's the second look? Yeah. So Pete had to do a whole nother fucking because this ain't wasting time.
We need a whole nother section.
We don't need a whole nother.
We need another section. It don't fit. It don't fit the other ones. These aren't new.
I want to hear what Marco has to say about this, and we go on the big screen for it.
But the thing that spawned this section to worth the second look, because we talked about this already when it was first time up. So that's why it's a second look. It's my shirt here. And that's why I specifically wore this shirt. Blue Eye Samurai.
I mean, I was just like, yeah, I mean, I was like, this is cool. And then you said, I was like, hey, we should watch this. You're like, I love that show. And just as you were saying, just as the text message said, I love this show, there was just like a whole bunch of Schwanson on the fucking screen. So I'm looking down at your Pete's text going, I love it. You didn't even say, I love this show. It just said, yeah, I love it. And I'm looking up at the screen going, the fucking Pete and the Schwanson story over here.
I'm a fan of this. I like this show.
Oh, you clip that.
Go ahead.
12, 1, 2, 6, 0, 5 to 07.
Go ahead. I'm not scared.
But besides that, I mean,
this is frightening. I can see when I'm not run away from it.
Besides this is the one thing that I'm going to say about this in Netflix in general. From now on, could you please? I should have said this from the beginning. I completely forgot about it. If the show is not for kids, in big ass letters.
Well, it's not big, but it's in there because I had to watch.
No.
When I watched the first time, I had to watch when my son was. If he was home, I'd be like, if he comes out like in the damn it.
No, I want it like because when you start a Netflix show or whatever, if it's on the preview, the first thing on the preview should say this show is not for children. And then it gives you 2 seconds to move off of it. Because I looked through the preview. The preview looked okay. It didn't look like anything. So, of course, you hit the, okay, play it. And then I go and do something real quickly. And then I come back. And then like 2 minutes later, I'm hearing fucking and having Schwanson and hairy-ass JJ's fucking all over the place. And I'm like, what the shit? The kids are in the room. Not this room directly, but I have an open floor plan. They're over there doing homework. And there's Schwanzos and hairy VJs all over the place and titty flopping.
But your situation notwithstanding, that doesn't affect the quality of the show.
Damn good show.
We're prepared.
Damn good show. No, yeah. My PSA is like, just put up on the screen for parents, like, this shit's not for kids. This shit's not. Because then I went back to look and it's like, it does. It says like in little at TVMA in the corner, it says titties and shit. But like, you gotta get
titties.
No shot, bro. A good show, great show. I think I've ended up watching like 4 or 5. How many episodes are there of this?
I want to say there's only like 8 or 10. It's not many. Like they go quick.
I don't think there's anything that you have said while discussing this show that will discourage anybody listening or watching us from watching this show.
It's a good show. It's a good show.
There's a lot of schwanzes.
You should give you should give a Swanson warning. Like, hey, look, there's going to be excessive amount of schwangs just flopping everywhere. There's going to be tons of flapjacks flapping around. And, a hairy vajay is going to be fucking on the screen at least 10% of the time.
Not that much. It's not that much.
Bro, they had a whole crowd of old bags flopping their schwangs and their fucking dirty nut sacks down to their fucking ankles.
Is a long time.
Around. Well, bro, there was a 10-minute thing where the lady's on top of the other person.
So basically a full episode of it.
That's what I'm saying. Don't over exaggerate.
No, I said 10%.
It feels like a long time. 3 seconds.
Episodes are like
an eternity.
An hour long. Yeah, well, if it's 30 minutes and you got 3 minutes of Schwansons everywhere, then yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't 3 minutes. It was probably something closer to 15 seconds. But
No. It's not one scene. That same episode that they had a whole group of people just strip down to their skibbies and fling their quonk wonks, and then that dude caught a dick in the face when he's in the water. He caught a couple dicks in the face. That dude, shit, that dude. How you gonna come? Hey, how you gonna have no hands? Holy shit! How you gonna do my man like that?
Oh,
my man ain't got no hands. He ain't got no hands. He got Swanson just whacking him underwater, whacking, and then he comes up with something in his mouth. That's a silicone situation.
All right, that
he says,
okay.
And he goes, "I got my wish." What was your wish? And hit by a bunch of Donkey Kongs and hairy veggies. He had all types of shit just swinging.
I know, but I know. I now know what scene you're talking about. Now,
and then in that same episode, okay, however long you think that was, then in that same episode, then, and by the way, once you got a bunch of naked ass people running up against each other, holding some person up, I'm gonna get on that. That same episode, you had the one princess lady go in there and hop on that dude and start riding him after he lost his bun. Not 10%. Not 10%.
Yeah. Well,
just a lot of penis.
It's not for kids. Let's just say that.
Yeah, give us a warning.
I mean, it's Netflix. You should expect everything to have.
No.
Yes.
They got Bluey on that shit. I don't expect Swansons on Bluey
because it's Netflix Kids.
No, they haven't.
You can have Netflix Kids, so you don't have to worry about that, or you have regular Netflix, which can have anything on there. You don't expect any kind of warning when you want.
Bro. Hey, no. If there's a joint that you're walking into and it says burgers and beer, you go in there and all of a sudden a Donkey Kong swacks you in the face, you're gonna be upset with that shit. And you should say, well, you expect anything. It didn't say there wasn't Swanster Kongs in here.
Yeah, but you're watching Netflix. I'm not going into some place that's going to do that.
If you're on the east side, you never know. A Swanson can hit you in the fucking face. It's the east side.
I don't know what you're talking about. What east side or where you go or what places you talk about.
I don't go to the east side.
Apparently a lot.
Yeah. You visit these places. I don't know where places you go to that does this stuff, man. I've never.
I'm saying that's your thing. That you're saying. Well, hey, I mean, you could expect anything.
Roman.
Yeah, that's what Roman's saying.
Yeah,
that's what Roman's saying. Roman's saying he's like, you better. Yeah.
All right. Point being, the reason this popped up is again, Marco was taken by the flashy, hey, Emmy Award winner, because this one actually already won an Emmy for a Best Animated Series, I believe. Yeah. The rest of the Emmys won't be until Sunday.
Oh, it already did win it. Cool. Congratulations.
But this one already won. They did like the technical and the, I guess, animated type of stuff. They did the technical shit already.
Hey, here's the other thing, though.
He started a comment and then gets distracted.
Yeah, and then he gets distracted.
Sorry about that.
Move on or not.
You shut on? Okay, yeah, just leave it and then leave it down. Like if I'm in a lightsaber battle in high school, I'm not. Yeah, I might get a boner. That's not even anything what I was saying here. This is the other thing I'm gonna put. This is kind of a little bit of it though. Why do they? There was a famous female samurai group that fought during this era. But why do they keep referring to this person as that? Because that's not what this person was.
The Kyoshi Warriors.
Mm-hmm. She's going one of them.
Well, who was referred? Wait, what?
They referred to it like 3 times. All right. Anyways, everybody's taking it. Good. I think we're taking it for different reasons.
Yeah, we're taking it now. Regular Emmys are coming. So
pause. Hard pause. Hard pause. Hard pause.
Okay, hard pause.
No diddy.
Regular Emmys are on Sunday. So I figured let's talk about a couple of shows that are nominated that I would say are worth your time. Starting off with, I snuck it in here. Only Murders in the Building.
No, why are we doing this dog shit?
This show is good.
Hey, just to relate, Pete was happy about the Swansons. He is he's wearing the Swanson shirt right now.
I'm just not affected by them.
All Swansons.
I also don't get turned on by the naked lady bits either. They're cartoons.
Yeah, it's cartoon.
Cartoon dick doesn't bother me.
But could you at least admit there's absolutely extreme, like it was extreme.
But it doesn't matter.
It does.
Not to me.
If there was extreme amount of boobies, I'd say. If there's
wrong,
extreme amount of flapjacks, I'd say the same thing.
Real.
If I was gonna say there's extreme amount of fucking hairy VJs, I'd say the same thing. There's too many schwanzos.
It doesn't matter. Anyway, season 3 is what's nominated, but season 4
nobody gives a shit about this.
So again, I'm just telling you, watch it if you haven't watched it. I'm not going to wait for you two to weigh in on it. So I'm just going to tell you to take it because this is a good goddamn show. Next up, Marco hasn't seen the show.
Wait, Zaggy, who's she banging? And why are you mad? You don't know this broad.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Who is Selena? Who's Selena? And who's she having sex with?
We're moving on. Dub has seen this, right?
Oh, yeah, I've seen this.
I've seen this. This is also nominated for Best Drama. So this is like one of the top awards. It's up there for it. Marco hasn't seen it because he doesn't.
Amazon until I can bootleg it. I don't do it. Mm-hmm. Somebody put this on the internet so I can just bootleg it.
Yeah, easily. I think
the
two of us can tell you this is worth your time if you have the time.
Easy thumbs up for me.
It's earned its Emmy.
Really quick, before you go any further, you said the regular Emmys are on Sunday.
I think so.
But that show, The Blue Eye Samurai, already got an Emmy, so they had pre-Emmys?
Yes. Well, they do that even with the Oscars. They do like the technical stuff.
Oh,
like,
bro, you know what we should do?
They don't show it.
Hey, if that already won an Emmy, we have a screenplay. Down screenplay is in. We're doing it over on Sunday nights. If you guys have not been tuning in, tune in.
I think it won a couple. I don't know. It won a couple.
Okay, cool. We just got to add a bunch of Swanzos. We add a bunch of Swanson. Play a little bit of Donkler Kong on that, and I think we got it.
Go.
Huh?
You just can't let.
That's the way to get an Emmy. Donkler Kong, bro. I'm down.
But yes, the animated and like technical stuff, they did those. Sunday will just be the actors, actresses, and supporting and cameo and shows and all that stuff.
Musical score.
But this is nominated, I think, for a few things too. But one of them being best drama, along with, I think, another one of our favorites on the year. Which again, we reviewed this the whole way through. So,
Game of Thrones. Oh, Shogun.
Yeah, I figured I'd throw this in here again to remind you if you haven't seen it to go and check it out.
Yeah, this show was just...
Yeah, so I'll put all three of us in there for this.
Nothing.
Tell you to take it.
This was so good this year. This is the best show of the year. Still.
Yeah,
I haven't watched some of the shows.
It was my favorite. I think the best show of the year, in my opinion.
I'm with you there.
But if we go comedy, Only Murders. That said, we do have a film review this week because I did go to the movies last weekend because my wife wanted to see it. I wanted to see it. My son wanted to see it. So the whole family went and we saw Beetlejuice.
Don't say it a third time.
I'm not. That's it. Just the two.
What if you say it as like two different things, like Beetle, as in
and you're doing the commercial with the
progressive commercial.
What it was. I heard that in the background. I was like, yeah.
But
what's her name? Flo Rida?
Yeah.
Flo. I'll tell you to go see it. It's entertaining. It's a good movie. It feels kind of quick. It is only like hour 45. So I know in today's day and age, like most movies are like 2 hours plus now, even if they're comedies. So that was kind of refreshing that it's just, all right, it's a fun little thing. We're going to do some familiar jokes. We're going to do some new jokes. Is it for all kids? Well, the first one wasn't for all kids either. So I would say be a little careful because there is at least one F-bomb dropped, but there was one F-bomb dropped in the first one. So that's my fair warning for you.
Can I ask you a question about a completely unrelated question, but something you just brought up, so I brought up something else?
Yeah.
What age do you think it's okay to show kids the Gremlin movie?
Which movie?
Gremlins.
Oh, Gremlins?
Wasn't that PG-13?
No, I think it was just PG.
My son just came home trying to tell me it was PG.
I think it's well at the time, like there was a lot of things that were PG.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, you could watch Sheena, which showed I think Bo Derek's boobs in it, and that was PG.
Damn right.
I'm just saying there are things PG back in the day that you probably wouldn't fly today as a PG movie. But I think Gremlins was. There's nothing.
I mean, it's a little scary for little kids.
Little
It depends how
scary,
little they
but-
are. Yeah,
But
so
there's nothing like
PG-13.
inappropriate that you'd have to explain.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you.
I mean, well, the Santa Claus story would be rough. Could be rough.
Oh,
Like if Phoebe Cates was telling the story of her dad in the thing, that bit you got to watch because then you got to do.
Yeah. Okay, you're right.
Well,
Yeah.
Let me tell you this: Gremlins came out in 1984. The rating of PG-13 also came out in 1984. So one may have something to do with the other.
Yeah. Oh, fair enough.
Mm.
Okay, sounds good. All right. Is there a cartoon that they can watch? Is there a Gremlins cartoon?
I think there was a cartoon Gremlins.
Wasn't there?
Probably.
I'll try to check that out.
And the second one is fine. The second one's just dumb, so they can watch the second one.
My kids don't gloss over shit. They got 50 questions for fucking everything.
Yeah.
Bro, dude, we spent about 2 hours in a fucking cemetery so they could ask every question. Dude, one of them pointed out at one point, oh, well, this person must have just died. I said, guys, let's not. They go, and they didn't do a good job because you could kind of still see down there. And then the other one said, yeah, see, it says 24. That means they just died. And look at how fresh this dirt is. Dad, do you think they died yesterday or the day before? Do you think they died? No, we ain't doing this.
Could have been months ago to be 24, though. But it really does depend on the kids and the kid. Because, like, my son is easily misdirected. So even if something kind of spoils it, you can just, hey, it's just a movie.
Oh, yeah, no, they zone in. They fucking lock in. They lock in.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. It depends on the kid. Thankfully, my son never focused too deeply on some of those things. So I can keep the dream alive.
Yeah, they asked shit about fucking. They heard a commercial on the radio. They got way too deep. I had to start explaining like what a pack was. Like, I'm not trying to hear what the fuck. No,
of course.
All right,
I'm gonna have to try to figure out this. Like, he's in middle school now. He can't be walking around saying how he believes in Santa. He's gonna get his ass kicked. So we got to figure something out.
You can do whatever you want, bro.
Soon.
Well, also, you can hang out with that little Norman Johnson kid too. That's causing a bunch of trouble too, Marco.
What's that?
Your kids hang out with that Norman Johnson kid that's always asking a bunch of questions and getting himself into trouble too.
Who's that?
I've met him a couple times. The little friend that came with you a couple times.
Oh yeah.
He's not a very good influence on that.
No.
All right. Am I the only one who saw Beetlejuice?
Yes, you are.
It's worth it. It is worth
it. Frankie saw it, I think.
But out of the group, I'll say take it. Again, it's not perfect in any way.
Norman Johnson
is still funny.
Who Norman Johnson is.
They don't overdo it, so he's not overly exposed in the movie. They were kind of clever about it because they tried to match the screen time. And there's a lot of quick scenes where I think they might have lingered before. So that's also why I think the movie felt faster, because they made some of the scenes like play faster. So they didn't linger on the joke. They're like, all right, tell the joke, move on. And then we'll come back to him again. Because he's in the movie plenty. It's not like he's not a character in the movie. It's just the way they did it. I think they were very cognizant of the time. But with that said, that's all our reviews for this week. So that just leaves us with our under the radar target list.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna run the under the radar intro so I know where to clip us. But this is more of a.
We're still covering Baltimore too, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's right. We still gotta do that too.
All right, we'll get through this fast.
Unless you want to do that first.
No, it's all right. Let's go. We get
all right,
done.
Let me run the. Where the hell is the thing? There it is.
All right, as you know, usually whenever we go to con, we get together a little bit of a hunt list, whatever list. We're calling this the Baltimore Comic-Con target list because red and white.
I like the logo. I like it.
So what I did this time was, the first time we did this one, we went to con, and all of a sudden, magically, all the books we were pretty much looking for had disappeared, like even at his upper price. And the second time we did this, I tried to do half and half. And just the books that we mentioned kind of disappeared. So this time, I'm only going to give you 1/10 of what I'm looking at and maybe just give you some filler out. So the theme on this one is books that I feel might be at a time to at least look at, and we can haggle on. Books that probably had a moment in the sun and maybe are on the other side of that sunshine, maybe kind of towards dusk, right? Not saying they dipped all the way. Not saying they dipped all the way. But there's some of these have just potential. Some of them have potential. Some of them have been up. Some of them have been down. But here we go. First off, I'm down for everything. Yeah. Well, what?
You got to say chode.
Nope. You said it. I didn't say it.
After all, schwanz after schwanz after schwanz, slapping people in the heads.
So here's one that we all remember that X-Men 97
are named after a dick.
Pete, I'm not the one saying it. You're saying it. Did he just say penis all around his head?
Yes, I'm not afraid of them.
You're not afraid of what?
I'm not afraid of dicks.
Clip it. Damn it, Pete. I had a whole thing down here.
I know.
Well, it was a serious thing, and you just schwanzed all over it. So we know that Havoc is going to be
not to send you off on another rabbit hole, but am I wearing a costume at this upcoming con?
No. Okay, so shout out. We'll tell you what we're going to do. We were trying to buy a paper mache Mr. Peanut costume that would fit Pete, a vintage one. And for 10 days, the thing was we had a $20 bid on it. It ended in 10 days. For 9 days and 9 days, 20 hours and 55 minutes, the thing was at $20. In the last 5 minutes, that bitch ended up selling for $650. And Pete, I love you, buying spending $650.
I totally understand. Wow. I would not want to wear a $650 costume.
I almost did. I was in up to $175, and then I'm
in. I would have been strolling the con.
That would have been so awesome. It would have been so awesome. And by the way, your imagination, everything was right. It was paper mache, like 1960s, maybe 54, 58, Mr. Peanut.
How do you Did you have to seal me in with more paper mache and glue?
No, so there's I don't know how it. I think it actually in the peanut, like the undercarriage part of the peanut, you just popped in through there.
You just go underneath.
Yeah, you pop in there, and then it kind of seals around your schwanz.
So you can go to the bathroom and the peanut costume is like,
can we just talk about this? Because I want to go to bed. All right, so
all right, let's talk about Chode.
So if you remember a couple months ago, X-Men 97, every book was hitting, so were some of the characters that were there. It has been strongly revealed that Havoc is going to show up in there. Polaris, we're going to get some of the X-Force people. But we're getting at least 2 members of the Summer family. I think we have to look at Chode and Quasar. For those people that know, Quasar is the dad of the Summers. X-Men 104.
Corsair.
Or Corsair.
What
I call him? I don't know, man. All I'm trying to not say is dick at this point. All right.
Yeah,
I'm trying to do all the things I can to stop saying penis and dick. All right.
I'm not. I'm saying Corsair.
So here we go. X-Men 104. Also a great kind of cover for you to see. But here's
it's a throwback.
Yeah. Yeah. No shit. So here we got a little bit of a throwback. 104.
Right.
Yes, it is a throwback to X-Men 1 with the new people on it. Yes.
And Cyclops still.
Now, here's what I'm going to tell you. We've covered this book 100 times over. We told you to buy one was a lot cheaper than this. Now it's got expensive. Now it's coming a little back down. X-Men 104 is technically not the first appearance of the Teen Starjammers. That is in 107, is it? Or 105? What's the next book up? What's the one I got over here in the little one? I just know it by the cover. Because that is the next book. So 105.
You're going to get me to nail down the number.
Yeah, 105. 105, because that's where you get a couple of the other members and you get them all together. But this one, you get about 2 or 3 members, one being the Summers dad, which is probably the most important. Now, 9.8 is ridiculously still at $1,272. However, very interesting, 9.6s through 9.4s are averaging about $250. And that's up and down over a 3-month period. So,
really?
Yeah, it's a wild ride. But raws in that range for this book have dipped down to about $120 on average. You can really sneak one of these books up for sub 100. So I think it's one of those books where I'm like, wow, on this point of recession of it, even if you're not going to get a 9.8, but you could get a 9.6, 9.4. There's a lot of leniency in that area. So that is something I will be targeting up here, is this book in that region. for about, like the $80 to $120 price range, depending on presentability. Yeah, I know. I got a couple of them too. All right.
The 9.8 snobbery is artificially like stuck in people's heads, and it makes no sense.
Because this one too,
you hear about grading and stuff, it makes no sense that a 9.6 could be just as beautiful as a 9.8 that somebody graded it.
Well, I'm just letting you know, like, this is the old school one where the old way they used to be, this is $1,000 book. The 9.6 was $80. At least this one 9.6 and 9.4 for some reason is in that fucking, like.
I'm surprised the 9.4 is as close as 9.4, 9.6.
It was wild when I started looking it over, dude. I was like, wow, dude, this is really like. I was like, wait, at first I thought it clicked on 9.6, and I was like, wait a minute, what?
Like, if you were to tell me, honestly, if you were to tell me, hey, this book in 9.8 is $1,200 or 9.8, what's a 9.6? If you were to ask me, I'd say it's probably like $500-600.
$600.
You ask me, hey, what's a 9.4? I'd say probably like $250.
I think there was an outlier sale for the 9.6 at $400, and then like the thing with it was like the low end probably was like $220 on this book. But there's more of the 220, 250 sales at the 9.6 level. And the 9.4, although probably had like a 215 on it, if I remember off the top of my head, it had more sales, but the majority of the sales were in that 250, 245, 250, 260 range. So like, yeah, the top end of the 9.4 is at the 250, 260 range, where the bottom end of the 9.6 is probably at the 250
them being that close is still that's
still wild as fuck, bro. And it gives you a lot of leniency.
More of a gap between those two, but
agreed. So I just wanted to point that one out. If you're in Baltimore, don't pick up this fucking book, you scumbags. All right, next up, New Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. I know that's more than just that, but whatever. X-Men 141. Realistically, this is the number one of Days of Future Past. It is the new Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, the one that's led by Mystique and stuff.
Like Pyro's
However, this is a classic cover, and this fluctuates all the time. CGC 9.8s are averaging 8. Yeah, there is. No, it's not very suspect. Maybe two were bidding against each other. Maybe, but the next one underneath that 12 was, I think, still like $1,000 book, bro. So, like, it doesn't matter.
I agree, Frankie, all day. If I were into X-Men, I'd be buying a 9.6 all day. Okay,
so 9, yep. So CG plus with the show coming back, that's what I'm telling you. It was a little higher on the 9.6 too. It has come down, like
Yeah.
So plus they're not looking at that as much as they are because of the Havoc thing. The Havoc book we'll talk about it later. CGC 9.8, $800 on average for 141. I think of still a very underrated book, especially if we get more stuff into that and with what's going on with the show. I would suspect that maybe they could flush this out a little bit. Hey, shit, we're getting a Bishop and a cable
time slide
issue too. Yeah. So here's another one though where there's a decent word gap. The 9.6s are 330 to 216.
That's
very interesting. Very interesting. It feels about right, but the 216 on the low end feels a little bit off, right?
That feels low. I was gonna say the 330 feels right with the 800. 330.
Yeah.
330 to 380 seems.
A 216 was the last. You know what I mean?
216 seems low.
Yeah.
Feels 9492.
90 to 75 though. It's a really weird area. Like I'm telling you, it's about 150 on average.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. A lot of books are like that, where it's like,
just wild.
It don't matter.
Yeah, so you could just take a gamble on that because that range right there was selling for about $51. Where when you start getting into the higher ranges up, the new mints, the near mints or better,
and whatnot,
near mints or better, the 9.6s and above, you're looking at 190 to 175 is what they're selling for raw. Still, plenty of room and plenty of forgiveness in that area. Presentability does make a difference. I will tell you that. You know what I mean? I mean, I looked over. There's too many books to look over, but I looked over a bunch, and that's kind of where it is. So, still an interesting book. I always try to look for these in the price range. I'll be honest with you. I think $200 for a raw is still kind of high. 190.
I can't get mine out of the box. It's too far back in the pot.
But you could get these for $100 sometimes and sneak a good deal on it. All right, as I mentioned, Havoc here, big rumor he's going to be there or confirmed. I don't know what it is anymore. His first X-Men 90 set. You know what the hell I'm saying? Was X-Men number 58. Remember, this is still Uncanny, but they just call it X-Men at this point because they got dropped the Uncanny. CGC 92, 805, sub $900 average. Last was an 805. The high for this book, mind you, not too long ago, I might add, 1634. CGC 7.5 has got an interesting story. 194, 216 used to be around 300. That is not in more than a 2-month period. Raw's averaging, just the raw average for this book, 186, 220 for the last 9-8 art range. Like if it's in the 8 to 9 range, 220. So I'd stay away from gambling on that like 7.5 area. Even though it seems like it's a decent price, I'd still stay. You got to go a little bit higher than that. You got to go in there and pay the 220. Try to get up into that 9.92. If it does not present like a 9 or a 9.2, I would stay away from it. Just cash out on it. But you can get lucky and find one there. If raw sales are averaging around 886, there's a lot of wiggle room you can use with some of these people. You can pull up eBay sales. You can pull up just a bunch of stuff. You can pull up whatever you want to try to make those numbers look good. Huh?
I'm just looking at the comments in the chat. Go ahead, keep doing. You do you.
I'm not looking at comics.
I'm looking at the comments. I'm replying to them.
Because you people you guys are always screaming about independence. I think this is a book that's actually underappreciated and still to this day a little bit underpriced. Now we're not going to see
the movie too, the original one. I don't know if they did another one today, but the original was pretty good.
Yeah. Well, there's always the rumor that there's another one coming out, right?
Yep, exactly.
All right.
Reboot.
They're rebooting. We had that a little while ago since they had the reboot. The book went up a little bit. Plus, aren't you slappies always telling us, oh, Dave Stevens, Schwanson party going on? All right, here we go. His first appearance is in Star Slayer #2, 1982. Now, mind you,
I say yes, I agree. I like Dave Stevens.
Now, mind you, not too long ago, last time we had a rumor that book was averaging 275. It has, however, had a low of 180 previous to the last rumor mill. But as you see, the last two sales for a 9.8 were 235 and 203, which means it's looking to that sub 200 range again. This is not the first time this has gone almost 300 or above 300 for this book with a rumor. It's probably going to happen again, but I will tell you this is kind of getting towards the back end when it gets to the sub 200.
This
right?
is going to start hitting the 180, 150s before we know it.
Yeah. So here's
again, new rumor
it's going to go back up again. Yeah. So this is like one of those ebbs and flow books. Here we go. Raw is selling for $28 to $36. And I'll be honest with you, some of them look very good shape. Very, very good shape for those. They're all in the near, mid, near plus range. Just to let you know what the raw dogs are selling for. Either way, if you can get a sub two, if you can get a CGC already subbed, like already encapsulated book for sub two, under $200, pick it up. If not, try to go for some of these raws like for $40, under $40. Good shape. All right. Next up, Apocalypse. Do we forget? Huh?
Which book are you going with? The cameo or the first full?
First full.
You don't want the other one. The other one's cover sucks.
Don't say that because we might be on here too. You don't know what's going on in my life, bro. All right, CGC. CGC averages recently a handful he's selling 9.8s for 280. Do you remember? Around the time they talked about it, and we got to see those little glips, this book was as high as $400. Raws are selling for $50 in near mint plus. Question mark as in, motherfucker, I looked at those books. I ain't trying to knock anybody, but
they're not.
I once saw a Hispanic Charlie Brown trying to sell Thrawn books that had floxing all over it, and foxing's bad as hell too. So don't get scammed on the internet. Here we go. Next up, I want to do one of the premier ones because I think this. Like, listen, we're talking about DC. Huh? What's that?
Come back to it later?
No, I didn't do it at all. I was just fucking.
Oh, okay.
All right. Here we go. Here we go.
Cat fight.
What?
I love this book.
Cat fight.
Yeah. So this book I love. I actually really do too. I think it's a little bit under. I've been trying to look for it in a certain grade. I'm going to give you guys this one. If you guys take this from me on the floor and I hear that one of my dealer friends has sold this book while I'm trying to negotiate something and give them time to do it because some clown show watched this show, do know the wheel of death will happen if you come over to the Rennavision thing, and all you'll get is Kyle's giving us a bottle full of cheesehead, leftover sweat from his schwangall. That's what you're going to get, okay? Don't be trying to undercut me on this book. Nice. Cool. Here we go. Superman's Girlfriend, Lois Lane, number 70. This is actually the first appearance of Silver Age Catwoman. Now, mind you, some of these characters that they're going into in the year one stuff and everything else are doing pretty hot stuff. I think this book is about the time we're going to see something kind of hit a little bit more because we've already got Selena, who's doing a pretty good situation over here, over there, everywhere. CGC 6.0s. This is, I love that 6.0 in Silver Age around this time. Just love it. $400. It's kind of a medium price for it. The highs on this book has been $500. The lows on this book has been about $260. Once again, though, the lows, let's talk about the lows. Presentability, we've done this for a couple months now. I hope you are almost sick of it. When you're buying these books, just because you're buying a certain grade, presentability really holds up depending on what you're looking at.
Don't just rely on just the grade that's on it.
Whether that's the number in the corner, or whether that's the number in the listing of the eBay, or whether that's letters of the lister of the eBay.
Presentability always pays more. All right, 5 O's.
You feel it. Like when you see it, you know. If you have questions, you go, oh man, this is a 6.0. Doesn't look like a 6.0. Feel that impulse. And maybe look for another one.
So here we go. 5.0s are selling for $215. But let's look at the raw prices on here for comparison. 6.0s plus listed that way. And most of them probably were around 5.5 all the way up to 8s. Selling for about $260. That's actually probably where you want to be. The 5-ishes were selling for $125. Presentability wasn't always the best on those. It's a very tricky grade for presentability, right? Because you're going to have in the 5.0 probably some water damage. Hopefully it gets on the backside and not on the front side. And with this being a white cover and everything else, the water damage will show up a little bit more.
Dirt in general.
Yep. Dirt in general too. Yep. So just be very careful with that. Either way, I think it's a winner chicken dinner if you bought either one of these books in this grade. But this is a book that I'm going to be looking at and hopefully securing. Because I mean, even at a 5.0-ish, like for $125, man, that's a steal in the deal.
Raquel Welch cat fight.
All right. Plus, great penguin on the cover. All right. First appearances too. Now, listen, we know the gun situation is going on. I've been waiting for some of these books to have a little bit of a drop in it. We're starting to see
James Gunn situation.
Who do I call?
Well, you just said his last name.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Could be taken out of context.
Jimmy Jams. So looking for Jimmy Jam stuff. It's only a matter of time before, especially how the cartoon worked out with these kids, that they give a little bit of Jimmy Jam a little bit of a rope with some of these. I can't say that here. All right, we're just gonna move on. All right, here we go.
Trouble, you know what to do.
DC Comics presents number 26. Look, 9/8 still once again crazy. 1428 up from 11, which is really weird because it just happened while I was looking these books up, which was like yesterday or the day before. The book was at 11. I was like, oh, that's not bad. The very next day, the damn book went up $300. It's like somebody's watching my computer. I see you. I can see you. I see you watching me. I see you. All right. Get the fuck out of here for that price, though. That's what GTFO means. 9/6s, $320 on average. Once again,
I want to know more about the nipples on the other side of this.
Right. $60 for VFNM. Titties.
Yeah, that's it.
The tits.
Thank you for that. Thank you, Dub. It's like I didn't. Hey, that's it. $60 for VF near mid titties. That is exactly what I'm looking for. Wonderful price, wonderful books. They look in pretty decent shape. Yeah, man. That's all I gotta say. Good job, Dub. These are my Forget Cat. She's cool. She's fine. You need a live action and desperate. Yeah, fair. We might get them. All right. Here we go. So these are my kind of like $10 and under books that I'm still kind of looking at. Here's Pete. Thank you for ruining it. First cameo of Apocalypse. If you can get this for under $5, good for you. You should probably pick it up. They're all over the place. People don't dig these out of the bin anymore. Grab them just in case, because you never know. I'm telling you, that X-Men 97 stuff was just crazy. $5 for that's X Factor number 5. That is Apocalypse's first cameo.
Joe's ears started ringing.
There you go. Also, when I was talking about books, I said, Pete, I think this, I think that. There's a whole big list. I put about another 15 books. The book says actually hunting in a chat. And then because of one of those books, I'm not including on this list because I also didn't want this to go too long, but I also don't want you to go at it because of the price that it's at. Somebody mentioned Sam, so I'm going to say, okay, cool. Marvel Point 1, that's the A cover there for the with the Watcher. Sam Alexander's first. There is a double fold here, which you see under. I will tell you this, I would not be upset if you, for a decent price, and why I'm saying like cheap, look for the book that's under there, the 1 point. You
The
see that one?
wraparound B cover?
If you see the black and white one, and it's anywhere under like $20, if it's $20, if it's $50, if it's $100, pick that bitch up. Pick it up, and then tag me in it, and let me praise you for that, because there is a black and white version of that cover. So that was about the time it's going to get overlooked because people forgot about it. It's very expensive. I'm just going to tell you that. And then finally, since we talked about all the Summer Brothers, you know what it is. Deadly Genesis. I get all the covers. There's a Wolverine cover too, but I couldn't fill this whole thing up with it. Here you get Vulcan on the Rock, his first appearance, and first cover. Why is it his first appearance, Stub?
Because
he's also on the cover.
He's on the cover.
I still thought that was Nightcrawler.
Yeah, but there's his name on the cover?
No,
his name's not on the cover, but that is
pretty close. But he's on the cover.
Anyways, a lot of Q covers here that we got by my man Joey Q. All right, there we go. Next up, we didn't leave DC out. Yeah, I always look for that cover because it's wild. Sometimes it's either like egregiously overpriced or egregiously underpriced.
And then people will egregiously overprice the later printings of that cover too.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can find them for cheap, get them, because some people will pay a lot
premium
for the later printing.
So number 2 is technically the kind of Court of Owls. That's the book in the middle.
Yep.
Number 6 is the full roster of the Court of Owls. Me and Pete both agree. Eventually, this is coming. Since we talked about Titans, though, and I do like a certain young lady who plays a demon child. She has a dad named Tragon, and it is you. I find these number 5s from the New Teen Titans all the time in dollar bins, dude. All the time. They pass over it all the time. It's not a dollar book. Make sure you get the dad. You can see him there. Beast Boy is slapping into his head, and he's fucking people up. So why do we know that's his first dub?
Well, on the cover, and then is the name on the cover? I don't.
No, that's
and if
somebody else.
If you think he is deadly, wait till you see this monster. It is somebody else. Where is he on the cover?
Let's say that's not Trigon.
It might be Trigon posing as a demon. You don't know that.
He might be posing as a demon, but Trigon shows up a little bit later. 20, no.
I really thought he was behind his daughter there for a second, but that's not true.
Oh, that's just a bunch of smoke.
No, that looks like Gorman.
Yeah, that's Gorman. Goron, yeah.
Goron.
Not the Zelda Goron, though.
Either way, pick him up. Let's go.
Yeah, because Trigon.
No, Trigon shows up in this book. Guaranteed.
Does he show up in this book?
Yeah,
well, it says wait till you meet his master.
Yeah, it's his master. That's him. He's in this book. It says it on the cover.
But he's not on the cover of this one.
No, he's not on the cover. I thought he was in the background right here next to it, but you're right. He's not now that I'm looking at him. Hey, isn't that him right there in the background by the daughter?
That looks like it's just Raven. And then you got Wally. Raven. You got
underneath
Wally next to her. She's
so underneath fucking Starfire in the little squants.
That's Raven.
Oh, for fuck's sake. All right. No, not talking.
I don't know if she's got some shit like at her feet, but
that's the end. No, I was talking to next to Raven. That's what I'm saying.
There's like somebody with a mask on.
Not talking about him being orange. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, he wasn't the big dude in the front.
We're not talking about the orange dude. No, yeah, that's not what we're talking about.
That's Gorman or Goron or
Goron. He's the master. The word master is.
So he's the underling. The master is Trigon. But I don't know.
And I think he's peeking through this. Maybe not. Maybe that's just a stone statue.
Yeah, I don't think
it looks like a stone statue of something with a.
I thought that was him peeking through. My bad, bro.
Yeah, I think he's just revealed in later in the play.
All right, fair enough.
Or some shit too. Don't matter.
Well, I thought that's him peeking through the background there. Whatever. I don't know. Maybe it ain't him. Well, good for you.
Stop yelling. See ya, bug. See ya, bug.
All right, that's all we got. I'm done with this. We're done. There we go. Let's talk about the actual con that we're going to then, shall we? Oh, hey, next week I should get the stuff back for the pressers too. And we've already been making grades and notes on it together. So we'll tell you what we think about it and stuff like that before we submit. Maybe give you some tips to submitting.
Should we do a thing for this, Peter?
Yeah, the boys.
I didn't make a thing for Baltimore.
Huh?
Actually, I think I do have an intro, but
probably have one from last year.
Yeah, we'll have that next week when we get like in the real nitty gritty.
Is he behind the logo? Is he just fucking with me?
He's just messing with you.
No, he's messing with me. No, that's not where I'm saying he. There's a thing. There's like a thing. There's like a thing there. Whatever, dude.
I don't think he's there.
I don't think that's him. It's a statue of a plague mask.
Is that what it is?
Some dude wearing a plague mask. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
On any Battle of the Planets book, Battle of the Planets books 1 through 12, released by Image Tuesday. Newsstand.
BK, don't act like you know anything.
Newsstand Battle of the Planets. Well, if I can get away from the table, I'll take that.
You're gonna be able to get through it too. All right, let's go. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Let's get back into this.
Oh shit! We're both clicking it. There we go. This is the front page for Baltimore Comic-Con, which we will be at in. Well, I will be there in a little over a week. Week from tomorrow.
I'm flying first class.
I'll be driving my ass down there.
I will be flying in.
I don't think I need to do the. I don't think I need to get in line to unload because I don't have a lot of shit to unload.
Well, I think I'm going to be there already. I think I'm going to be there already by the time you get there.
Yeah, I'm going to call just to make sure what I can do, but I think I can put most of the stuff I have on one hand truck, roll that shit in, and I should be good. So I don't think I
can park wherever you want.
Yeah, I don't. Well, I got I can park at my hotel. My hotel has.
Yeah, you don't want to park wherever you want in Baltimore. Your car won't be there no more.
Yeah. Not doing that. I'm also not parking the 30 miles away that they want the staging area for all the dealers. Like I'm not parking there either.
It ain't like Detroit where you got respectable, people out there. This is Baltimore after all.
I'm parking at Morton's. That's where I'm fucking parking.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, just park at Morton's.
But with that said, what do we want to look at first with this? Do we want to
let's look at our guests? Let's look at our guests.
You want to look at the guest list? You know what? Before we look at the guests, I think, hey, let's look at Artist Alley.
Artist Alley, that's what I'm talking about.
You know why we want to look at Artist Alley? Because yeah, sure, we want to see.
See, I told you he was there. He definitely was there. Told you.
Oh, Trigon was there.
He must have.
There's look at all these great artists we got through the whole alphabet. But the reason why we're looking at the Artist Alley list is because we want to see. What is that? Whoa! We're there.
Right.
That's why we're looking at Artist Alley.
What's our number? H28. H28. Okay, there you go.
We're near the celebs.
Right by the celebs. Right where we belong.
We're in the back. We're in the back.
And we buy Rob Barker art. Who would we buy?
I showed you like a couple of independent producers, independent publishers. I put it in our chat.
Sounds great. Good job. All right. Good stuff. All right. Let's see.
We'll get to that later, but we can show you.
Well, I mean, if we're there, we're an A-list artist or group.
Well, since we're talking, let's do that first. Since we're talking about it, let's look at the map. Let's look at the map and show you where we'll be before we get to the actual guest list of the artists and the celebrities, etc. Because that's all fun and games. But you walk through the show entrance up here at the front, and you're gonna get your third eye is going to be like right up in front because
talking about Schwanson's art is.
Have you ever watched the show, Bri J? It's art.
The whole show is art, but if you want me to draw you something, I can kind of draw a tiny bit. There's a whole bunch of stuff. We got a bunch of all the dealers here in the middle, and the artists the artists start around the outside wall and they go towards the back. We, as I noted, are in the back near all the media guests. So these are going to be all the celebrities are back here with all of the movies, TV shows. We are going to be right here.
Oh no, I never walk all the way back over there.
That's where we're going to be. So if you want to check out our table, no, Marco's not going to be at the table. I'll be there most of the time, and maybe Bruce, maybe Sticks, maybe Joe.
Wait a minute, where is this? Roll this.
Maybe Tom.
This down.
Well,
you see this?
We're here. Can I zoom in?
Hold on. Where? Yeah, go down a little bit. I want to see the map. Where's the entrance at? No,
the entrance is at the front. The entrance is down here. The entrance is here. So again, you walk down the main
concessions over here.
Yeah, main alley. This sliding. The crooked. Yeah, concessions is on the crooked aisle, the crooked wall.
Okay,
we're straight on back. We're back here.
I'm gonna pull up my. Let me see who we got up here.
We're straight on back. We're kind of near the corner though. We're only got. We got only got one table until the turnaround. Maybe next year.
That's not bad.
We'll get an end cap. Maybe we can get a 2-table situation.
Well, we got to worry about what we got to worry about here. What we got to worry about here is like, who's the big guest that they have that people are going to line up for? Because if they're not by us, it's probably a good situation.
They're not by us.
Usually, you see right where CGC is. Like, it's funny they put them there because that's usually where they put the artists.
Well, that's kind of near concessions, but that's where they were before.
Yeah, like 1904, and then people just sit there and like, no, that wasn't where they were before.
Yeah,
you're in the middle of the floor after you come in. Move down the map. CGC used to be right there where it says info and 911. Info 1309, 1409. Move up. Move your right there. They used to be right there. That's where
like short boxed and shit was. I thought CGC
now since that's where they move short box. CGC hasn't been there since short box ain't been around that long.
No, but not talking about for the on-site grading, just the normal CGC.
Oh setup. Well, it used to. Well, I am talking about on-site grading. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying even
they put that bitch right in the walkway, like
on-site grading. I think that's where they were, right in that concession area. Kind of that turn where you have like the weird, like they have the kitty shit and the.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Like, because this row here was all like the kid. From what I remember, there was the one comic dealers like over in this area where they had like a whole bunch of tables, but then outside of that it was all like stuffed plushies and stuffed animals and like stuff, and then CGC was just kind of floating there.
Ditko Club, Dave and Him's, Garbage World,
and then off underneath the 25, you see here where the concessions is. Underneath the 25, or in this area was more concession and other overflow. And this is where the gaming area and the Ghostbusters are. This is where I thought we were gonna get stuck because there was a few the arts and crafts were over there. Like there was a lot of like you're selling jewelry and stuff like that. And some artists. I thought we would get stuck over here. Granted, there's other artists. Like this is where like Ennis was last year.
Yeah.
And Frank Cho was over on this side. And
where are the sword dealers normally located?
The sword dealers were kind of they were mixed in, but they were still in this area. Under
like 1710 might be a sword dealer. 1710 might be a sword dealer.
Where's 1710?
Right there where you're out. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like in this area. Yeah, this is kind of in the area where you're gonna see some statues, some toys.
1914 is probably the t-shirt guy.
And then when you get closer to the front, like up here, you're gonna get like the mystery box sellers, like they're not even like regular mystery box, or just I don't know.
1302's Gem City, we know them. That's good. They got an L again. They'll have some good stuff there.
Wait, 1302? Oh, they're right up front there. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they've always been up there. I'll find out where Billy Boy is going to be.
What about the Greek?
That's what I'm saying. But his name's Bill.
Yeah.
1404. He's right there too. Yep. He's right where he's supposed to be.
Okay, yeah, that's about where I remember him.
Yeah, that's about where he is. So, I mean, I'll be at 1404.
Yeah, that's where Marco will be. He's not going to be at our table.
Oh, no, I'm not just going to be there. Hey, I'm not just going to be there because we're not just bringing people from Ohio. We're bringing some Detroit boys in there too. What the heck is the name of B. Smith and Matt's place? What's Matt's place?
Mid-Michigan.
Mid-Michigan. Mid-Michigan's going to be there. Let's see where they got.
Give me a number.
I'm giving it to you. 9. Ooh.
What? It's right here. 9's.
Yeah. 9. It's the date. It's the date today. The date today, my friend. Move up a row.
Oh yeah, up here.
Right across from info. Right across from info. Right across
from info on the turn.
Mm-hmm.
And they got a 2-table spot. Look at that. Well, actually, all these look like 2 tables.
They got some good stuff usually. They got. Where's my Reese's? Where's my boys? The Reese's.
Reese's is usually
909.
Yeah, I was gonna say in that area. Right next to them. Right next to them. Right there.
Sure, they're not gonna have it, dude. I just want them to go back to the day where they used to bring their warehouse in there, man. Do you want to see where Third Eye is? Third Eye's probably up towards the front.
901, right?
It is. Yep.
Yeah, they're right in front. They're always right in front, and I always find a ton of stuff there.
Mm-hmm.
They keep restocking and reloading. And there's
speaking of that, what's where's it starts with a B too. The other one out of damn,
I don't know. Who are you thinking?
It's the one that has the ghost as the logo.
It starts with a B?
No, it might not. Who am I thinking of?
I don't know. Ghost as a logo.
Yeah.
Well, you did Reese's.
Who's 916? We gotta figure. I wish you could just click on the thing and take you to where the thing is.
Oh, 916. That's the one.
Bells.
Bells. They got all the long boxes.
Bells isn't coming. Oh shit. All right. Okay. Bells isn't coming. All right.
So who's 916?
I'll see you in a minute.
Cards, Comics, and Collectibles.
Who?
Cards, Comics, and Collectibles.
That's just it. Their name's Cards, Comics, and Collectibles.
That's their name.
Generic for us to remember.
That is their name.
No,
916.
that's the what the fuck? Who the bleep? They don't even have a link up. What the hell?
They got a link.
Like, and again, 914 would
Like
be like
these
one
nuts.
of those. It's a like a combination of artists. Like they would have a bunch of artists like all together, like in a table. I think last time out they had a string of people.
Should we go over and look? Some of the artists now?
You can. Oh, we can. You want to go off the map? But yeah, dude, we're way in the back here. I don't even know if I've been this far back.
No, I don't think I've ever. I mean, why would I go by the, why would I go there?
Hey, it's our first time going, and
that's not true. I walk through all the things.
Well, no, I mean first time first time having a location, not having a spot.
No, but I mean I always go through and say hi to all the artist people. I just listen to.
Yeah, because I think actually, you know what?
Buy something here.
Where we're at, we're not that far back. I think, but a little further up the row was like who was the French dude who was drawing you at the bar? Remember that guy?
Oh, he's here again.
I don't know if he's there again, but I'm saying last time that's the area.
Oh yeah. That guy's nice. Him. I like that guy. That guy was funny.
He's like Pierre or something.
Yeah, he's funny.
I might be just saying that because he was French.
Yeah, whatever his name was, he was a good dude. He wasn't French. He was like Swedish, wasn't he?
Is he Swede? I thought he was French.
Yeah, I think he is a Swede. Really weird, dude. Just some random dude staring at you like. Hey, little tip real quick.
Bastian, remember Jeremy Bastian was back there too.
If you're ever sitting in a bar, and you're staring at somebody too long, they might be watching you. You know they got mirrors behind bars for a reason, and they got glass can show reflection. So you're sitting there staring at somebody, and they turn around and go like, "What are you doing?" Don't be like, "Oh, what do you mean? I wasn't looking at you." They probably been watching you look at you for a while, just to let you know that. I'm just gonna say.
All right. So you want to go to the guest list or the media guests?
I was going to Artist Alley, seeing who's in here.
That's us.
Oh, that's us?
We're in the Artist Alley.
Oh, is there any other people in the Artist Alley that are like big names?
Well, I don't know.
There's like semi-big names. Sometimes they screw stuff up and you get like people that shouldn't be in there and there. All right, go ahead. Let's go to media guys.
I went to media guys.
Hey, Sam. Hey, you can put in for an interview with my man. I gotta get the picture where he's holding my kids when they're babies.
You got Sam Joe. Don't forget Vasquez from Aliens.
Who? Never heard of him.
Her, right there.
Oh, never heard of her.
You remember Aliens? Hey, Vasquez, you ever get mistaken for a man? No. Have you?
No. Have you?
Oh, shit. That was a joke I just put in there, buddy.
Bad, baby. Yeah, her Frost. She was also the stepmom from Terminator 2, and then she right through the milk. All right, we got Daniel Cash. Oh, what's that?
Who?
It's not Gorman. Oh yeah, well, and then other Aliens. That's Frost. So like a Mark Ralston. He was Frost. These from the Aliens cast. And then John Wesley Shipp. The original Flash. Remember
how
the
we got a bunch of comics people up in the Artist Alley. Anyways, keep going.
Those are the media. There's not that many. Those are the media guests.
That's it? Well, at least we got Sam Jones. That's my man. And we're going to be by him. I'm going to go to our thing because that's that guy.
All right, there's Art Adams.
Oh.
Ooh, Arthur.
You know, I do like Art Adams. I don't know Rodney Barnes, Bastian, Rose Besh, Brett Breeding, Tom Brevoort.
Rose Besh is nice.
Mark Brooks, Buckingham, Califor, Campagna, Eddie Campbell.
Who?
V for Vendetta. From Hell. We're from Hell, I should say.
Oh, yeah.
Not from V for Vendetta. Jakin, Sean Chen.
They don't even show you the pictures here.
And well, I do like Frank
being
Cho.
Cranky as fuck.
Frank Cho is always back. Hey, Michael Cho's there too. Hey,
yeah, that happens a lot.
Cho.
You got both. What did you say?
We got both Cho's. Frank
both
Cho and Mike
Cho.
Cho.
Okay, that's a good one.
Not related.
Not unrelated. Yeah, unrelated. But Frank does more of the cheesecakey stuff. Michael Cho does more of the
poster style.
Looks like a classic type of art.
What's the name of that fucking
Amanda Connor will be. I gotta assume Palmiotti will be there too if Amanda Connor's there. Katie Cook, Shane Davis.
She was sick last time. Hopefully she's there. My daughter loves those pony books.
Hey, Ben Edlund, The Tick.
Oh wow.
Danny Earl.
David Finch, Steve Epting. Oh, I bet there's Trish.
Yeah, David
Trish will
Finch
be there.
Yeah. No Tony. No
Yeah,
Tony.
'cause you said Tony's not going to make it, right?
Yeah. Told him not gonna make it.
Ron Garney, Mitch
Mhm.
Gerards, John Jang, Michael Golden, Sanford Green. I do like Sanford Green.
Yeah, there you
go. Gene Ha and Bob Hall. Cully Hamner. Tony Harris. I like Tony Harris.
Starman, yeah. Baltimore, I will say, like their comics guest list.
Yeah.
Obviously,
pretty strong.
It's strong, consistently strong.
Klaus Janson.
Yeah, and you know what it is? What's
Dave
cool about
Johnson?
Baltimore's thing is it's like they get so many strong people that like somebody who may be like a sub A-list, person is like in the like you'll see him in the hardest where you're like, wow, how's your table over here?
Yeah.
How is your table?
I didn't notice anybody.
Here?
I know what you're saying. I didn't notice anybody like that. Like, oh man, they're right next to us. We didn't get that lucky.
Yeah, but like, where's the map again? Because we look at it a little bit, but like these numbers are all over each other, like 12.
Oh yeah, these are all over, but they're still kind of. They like to put a lot of them along the outside wall, and then the bigger section over near the Ghostbusters. But Dave Johnson, Philip Kennedy Johnson, J.G. Jones. I like J.G. Jones. Joel Jones. Dan Jurgens. Carl Kessel. Tom King.
Jeez.
Barry Kitson. Scott
going.
Collins.
I mean, well, we're only up to the K's, and it's just like...
Yeah. Hey, Greg Land. We can see if he makes some more O faces for us. Could you give me a remark of a orgasmic porn face? No?
So 23 is over there.
Jim Lee.
Jim Lee, obviously, will be there.
Saturday only.
That's what man.
1914 is another one of those like signing fucking. I hate these things. The conglomerates where they got some guy behind them.
It's like a huge. Yeah, it's just a huge string of tables where it's just
a bunch of people. Yeah,
you got to wait in one line, and you go to who who you're waiting for.
2301's the same way because I don't know who Sam Maggs is, but
Marvel Action, the Mighty Nine Origins. I would say more anime-ish style.
Yeah.
Ron Mars.
202. 202's
Mike
nowhere.
Bob McLeod. Al
202's like fucking across the whole planet.
Terry
so there's
Moore.
A chunk over there on the way right side by the other bathrooms. That 200 section is going to be bossy. Where was Trish at? Go back up to Trish.
Trish?
Yeah, I want to see what her number is.
She is...
Because they've screwed her before. She's a hometown kid.
1021. Yeah, she always ends up. They always end up like in the middle, like in the.
She's gonna be all right then. She's
1021.
Yeah, she's all right. 10. Wait, whoa! Hey now.
What the fuck? Okay, we're back to where I was. Drew Moss.
Maybe not.
Drew Moss. Jerome Opena.
Where the hell's 1021?
Telling you, it's in the center. Look closer to the center near the info.
No. I'm telling you, it's not there.
But like up and over.
To the left.
To the left. To the right. To the right.
All right, Jerome Opena, Ryan Otley. There's Jimmy Palmiotti.
It's right in the middle. Yeah, it's up in it's by the
Marco's favorite, Dan Parent.
Fucking douche.
Andrew Pepoy. Hey, I got some of his Archie covers. Pepoy. But I'm gonna give them away.
Pepoy.
Brandon Peterson, Koi Pham. Stephen Platt is going to be there. Splat. Even though, man, I did not like that Wonder Woman he did this week.
Splat.
Wow, her shoulders were so broad. Like they were broader. I put
Platt. Yeah.
They're broader than Rhea Ripley's. And Rhea Ripley's.
There's Andy. Shoulders. Andy Price. There you go.
Joe Pruitt. We got Tom Rainey. Amy Reeder. Fool Richardson.
Rodriguez.
Yeah. Liam Sharp. Old school. Going back to the Marvel UK from back in the day.
Alex Saviuk. He did all those superpowers.
Oh, yeah?
Card backs and stuff. Yeah. And he did all the hommages. Like, where they were.
Both Simonsons. Louise and Walter will be back. They had a line last year.
Huh?
Simonson had a line last year.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
Don Simpson, You get some Megaton Man. Jim
Matt
Starlin.
Slays, dude.
Stegman? Hey, Stegman's going to be there.
So is Jim. So is Jim.
You can tell Stegman how much you dislike his X-Men art.
That's all right. His buddy's not doing
Steel Freeze. There's your Soydom. Arthur's Soydom.
There he goes. I like that guy.
Yeah, I like Swaby.
Swaby.
Babs Tarr is going to be there.
Fucking hey! How much you bet that Arthur Sudan might actually end up on Rat City, in Rat Road, just because he just has no fucking clue with his luggage. That dude's wild, bro. He'll just be like roaming around Rat Road with his fucking luggage.
All right. Peter Tomasi, writer. You got Tucci,
the Tooch.
Mark Wade, Lee Weeks,
Mark Wade,
Rango. Matt Rango. I was going to say, wait a second.
A lot of them are, Bri J. A lot. There's a whole bunch of.
Lionel Francis. You was probably my last.
You know it.
Do like you.
Tome.
Oh, Carrie Andrews canceled.
Who else canceled? Marty Jannetty.
Whoa.
Yeah, I guess it's a cancellation.
Hildebrandt.
Little John Rosen.
They are doing something special for Cassidy.
Yeah, that's cool.
I saw it on the page earlier, like on the page today, like on the front page, like, hey, you can remember it. They're doing something special.
Okay, that's good. What else we got there?
Jerry Ordway,
Joff with a G.
Jeff
Marv Wolfman. Wait a minute, what? Marv Wolfman?
Canceled.
Oh,
he's
Middleton.
Go?
I would have liked to see Middleton though. Middleton's awesome.
All right, cool.
But Carrie Andrews is a pretty cool dude.
It is. I mean, this thing, you got to remember, this is a lot of time. The Diamond Summits were here. This is always a standard.
You got the Ringo Awards.
Yeah, it's the Ringo Awards, CGC on-site grading. You know, I mean, it's the East Coast on-site. You had the Midwest, which is C2E2. You had the West Coast, which was, they would do what, Seattle? Emerald City?
Emerald City would be more like the Pacific Northwest.
Yep.
WonderCon, right? Didn't they do it there?
WonderCon is more LA.
Yeah, I think so. So, I mean, this is the East Coast grading.
WonderCon was Oakland, I thought.
Is it Oakland? I thought it was LA. Or in that kind of
the LA Comic-Con was there. And
I gotta go. I have to get a new thing of
Capri Sun.
No, Vicks Vapor Rub. Because he's gonna stink at this show.
Yeah, my wife jokes, is it going to come back with COVID again? So he's like, I think it was just one time.
Let's see the Ringo Awards. What's the Ringos?
Why did I go off of full screen?
See if it's worth
me going. To the Ringos? Well, the voting is closed for the Ringos.
Sorry for the lateness of my reply.
They got all the award nominees here. If you want to look at the nominees.
You know what? I talked to what's his name the other day. I didn't even see it.
I was looking at if we go back, I was looking at tickets for the Ringo Awards and a little pricey.
Yeah. That's why that one year, you know what I'm saying? In a hoodie. Like, probably should have put on a shirt that buttoned up, maybe. I don't know.
Back.
I wonder if those boys are going. I know one of the guys is for sure. What the hell's the name of that place called?
I don't know. But if we go back to Baltimore Comic-Con, if you want tickets, there are a few Ringo Award tickets available, but they are $150. 14 left. You get a crab cake.
Horsepower.
You get a crab cake and like $200 worth of stuff in a swag bag.
Yeah, well, or just let us know. Maybe we'll go someplace else and get crab cake. Sounds good.
The Ringo, they're like Thursday night, right? Aren't they early? Like at the start of it?
I thought it was Saturday.
No, it's like Friday or Saturday. Yeah.
Oh, that's when we.
That was the one. Remember that one year I was supposed to be someplace. You guys kept calling me. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm at the Ringo Awards. And they finally came.
Because you were supposed to go to Morton's.
Oh shit, my bad. Look,
you had me make a reservation.
Hold on. This is my problem with this. We were supposed to be at Morton's. I get it.
You told me to make a reservation.
I understand that.
Yeah, that's the worst when somebody makes a reservation and they don't show up.
I didn't make the reservation.
Or they tell somebody they're going to be there. Yeah.
And then you gave me a number.
Was I there eventually?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I show up, sort of.
You gave me a number that was inaccurate. We eventually had dudes pulling up chairs.
That wasn't my fault.
Overflowing.
That was not my
fault. It was
fault
the first
either.
year. It was the first year I went.
That wasn't my fault either. That was, once again, not my fault either. Because when people said, because you guys were hitting me up so much, I'm like, guys, I'm trying to get to this dinner. They're like, we're coming. I'm like, no, you can't come. It's like a thing. And they're like, okay, but can we come? And I was like, I don't know, whatever. So then I just walked to where I was going, and then people just started coming down and hanging out.
I see what you're saying. That's
not my fault.
I'm not blaming you. I'm just telling you from my perspective. All I was told is, you told me make a reservation at this time for this amount.
I wanted a small dinner of like 4 to 6 people, and it turned into like about 15 people. Once again,
no, you were like, I don't know if it's 8 or 9. Somebody's questionable. I'm like, whatever. So what number you want me to tell them? 8 for 8, and I think that's what we did. It was like 8 o'clock. 8.
You know how many people I told?
Then we had like 15 people at that goddamn table before we left,
bro. That we're lucky. We're lucky because I told there had to be at least another 15 people. I told them, you are not allowed to show up.
Hey, the pictures are still out there. We got our table.
Yeah.
And that picture was actually before. That wasn't even the end of the night. We still had more show up after that because Dom wasn't even there yet when we took the picture.
Yeah, I mean, more people kept showing up.
It was like dessert time. Like Dom and his wife finally showed up.
Was that year or was it the next year? The next year, the same bullshit happened.
The next year is when we had Bruce and Sticks.
And Don didn't show up that year?
I don't think they came out with us.
Right. It's not my fault, ever. No. I mean, it wasn't cheap. It's all right. We might not do Morton's this year, though. I think I want to make it more, especially if all guys are showing up. I want to make it maybe a little bit. We might go to a certain one that starts with P. We might go back to the old school.
Remember, what about the place that we met the staff at our Rat City place? Remember?
That's good, but you got to take a cab out there.
No, I thought it was just around that corner.
No. The place where we went with Dinesh and them?
No. I'm saying, remember we were at the Rat City bar late at night. We were talking to the people at the table behind us. They worked at the one restaurant that began with a K.
Oh, it's a chain.
Remember, they gave us a card.
Yeah, no. There's another restaurant. So back in
it was another steakhouse, but it was a different place. It was a different place.
So back when I used to the small one that Morton's was supposed to be, that turned off control. Before that, we used to go another place, and it was a place that specialized in crab cakes.
I got some Coke and hookers.
And then I got some Coke and hookers, yes. But like that place used to be cool. And actually, I think it would be better because
I could go with some crab cake.
Yeah, it's a little bit better. It's a little bit more cash. You know what I mean?
I'm down.
But then we started showing up there, and everybody knew we were going there.
Do I have to comb my hair? I don't wear my hat.
You don't have to do anything. Yeah, so we stopped going there because everybody just started showing up because they knew we were going there all the time.
Hustler Club it is. All right, Joe.
They have it there. I don't go to the Hustler Club. All right. Let's get it done. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Plus, we got next week. We can talk more about this for our final preparations because that will be the night before.
Maybe we'll just take a poll and see what we want to do. The problem is, I have a feeling like if we're going to do the table, there's going to be people hanging out there and they're going to want to come with us afterwards. And Morton's isn't like we've almost got in trouble twice at Morton's now.
Yeah,
because the manager does know us there now, and he ain't always happy. So he's okay happy with it because we spend a lot of money, but he has said before, like, boys, you got to kind of give us a.
I just like it because it's in my hotel, or it was in my hotel before. So it's like I don't have to go far. It's downstairs.
No, I don't think so, Bri. I don't know what that vibe is, but that's not because I already got a couple $1 million, so I don't think that's the truth. No, I just don't like the problem. The problem with it is like I feel like the vibe of Baltimore a lot of times, for me at least. And Pete, I think, can attest to this, is like, I don't stay stationary. I go here, I do that. And like people just I kind of run into people.
That's why this year's going to be interesting because we have a stationary spot that I don't expect you to be stationary. I'm not expecting you to stay in the spot.
No. Hey, don't get me wrong. They like me. The problem is people go there and they get rowdy. The table gets rowdy. The table
Unless
gets
I can
routed.
tag somebody in that I can trust to be like, watch the spot.
Yeah, no. So I'm okay with that. But yeah, I mean, I'm no moss on me, bro. So like, I just kind of think we should go to maybe a more casual place for dinner.
I'm down with that. Yeah, I don't need to
because
go.
that way, if people want to flow with us, if they don't, it's a great spot. The place is called Phillips. If you want to flow, that's it. I think we'll vote on it.
Okay, down more by
It's
the
a
water.
little bit further of a walk, so that's going to suck for it. But we'll do that, and
we
then
can take a scooter. We can take the scooters.
I think they threw all those scooters into the bay, and they don't have them down there anymore.
All right, we can just Uber then.
But yeah, I think we'll do the Phillips thing. We'll go back to Phillips again. That's where it was for
Maybe
years.
we can make it to the power plant before they tell us you can't come in because it's.
I'm not going to the power plant. That's not.
You remember that shit?
Yes,
that's
where that police officer pushed that girl, and me and Dom were like, "Yo, my friend." And his two buddies came up, and I go, "I don't care, son. Like, you're not going to push that girl. Like, what are you doing, bro?"
Yeah,
her name ain't Tyreek Hill, bro. You're not doing that.
So we're knocking on my window, man. Bro.
Yeah, Philip's right on the water. Philip is right on the water. It's kind of right there. It's right by the museum. They have a nice museum out there too.
Yeah, it's just a couple blocks down the street.
You could always go to Applebee's or Chili's or something. Can't go to TGI Fridays anymore.
Why? They don't have any more?
I don't think so.
No, I did tell you the story the one time my buddy was like, "Hey, I want to eat at what the hell's the name of that fucking place? Cheesecake Factory?"
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's a place.
He never had it before, so I said, "Fine." So we went out. We were there. We were hanging out with a whole bunch of people, like a whole bunch. This is back in the old real CBSI day, G plus, before like people start taking over. And we were like kind of hanging with that group or whatever. One of my buddies is like, "Yo, my man, let's." He's like, "I've never been to there." And I go, "Well, bye." And everybody's like, "No, we're having a good time." I was like, "All right, well." He ain't never been there before, even though we have one. He's actually lives on the east side, but we have one over here. So I was like, I'm not going to eat there, but I'll go with you. And then we walked over there, and man, they pour a stiff drink, believe it or not, over there. And then we ran into Pimp, and he was by blood, not relation, and it was funny. He was a cool dude, so that's great. Joe wants to go to Gentleman Club dinner where the women dance and cook at the same. That's gross. There's a place though. There's a place that a lot of the boys go to, man. I mean, that's not my, I mean, I don't mind going to them. It's just not my scene anymore. I'd rather get some sleep. If I'm going to have that much, if I'm just going to sit there on my ass, you know what I mean? I'd rather just,
take a nap.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, I missed the Cheesecake Factory story. Was it
No,
Penny?
no.
Was your waitress Penny?
No, it wasn't. No, but we ran into a Pimp there, which was kind of fun.
I've never been to a Cheesecake Factory. You just made me think somebody gave me a gift card.
Yeah,
for a Cheesecake Factory, and I've still never been there.
I went there on a gift card. Let's just put it this way. We gave the rest of the gift card. There's at least like $40 left, $50 left on the gift card.
What you want to do?
That was our tip. We just gave the rest of the gift card as a tip.
The food is what it is. You know, you go to
dog shit.
You go to an Olive Garden, you go to an Applebee's. You know what you're gonna get. It's a step above fast food, but not very far. But what you want to do if you go to the Cheesecake Factory is you want to take home the cheesecake, because the cheesecake is actually good, but you don't want to sit there and eat it. You just take it home. Get the banana pudding cheesecake.
Oh. I do like banana pudding.
That's it. No.
Since we have,
Joe, we're probably gonna go to Phillips.
People here.
Phillips is solid, dude. We'll go to Phillips, man.
Does anybody want to see Marco take questions from the Big Bang Theory trivia?
Oh, that is fantastic.
Yeah, come on, let's go. I love this show.
That's great.
I know. I've got this. I found this in my closet.
Amazing show,
Christmas
dude.
one year. So
greatest of all time. One of the greatest shows of all time.
We can make a new late night segment at some point after Baltimore with Marco.
Oh, what? We're not going to ask one question to see if I can get it. I mean, I know I'm tired, but I think I can get it.
You want me to ask you one question now?
Yeah, sure.
I got to open it up then, I think.
Oh my God.
Where is it open?
There's that one bar across the street that the food's not terrible at. The service, I will tell you this. If you're going to Baltimore, the service across the street is effing terrible.
The pub?
at the pub. It's just dog shit.
It's just crowded. It's just busy.
Yeah, it's not just that. They never have enough service there.
Yeah, we watched the Phillies game there.
Who did?
Was it last year? No, it was the first year because Leg was with us. We watched the Phillies were playing in the playoffs, or it was
hanging all over me.
Playoffs.
Dude,
we're a Phillies game we watched there.
Not of deodorant, not of that.
Yeah, that's right. Because it was the first year. Because my buddy didn't come last year. He was there.
He was there. Legs was hanging out with us. Wasn't Hanks Leg hanging out with us last year too?
No.
He didn't show up.
No, it was just us. What are these trivia cards? I don't know what these are. No, those are people.
Was Sleepy there last year? Sleepy wasn't there last year, was he?
Sleepy wasn't there. He was there the first year.
You know, he's got a girlfriend. They're like married now, dude. He ain't coming out this year either.
Okay. Oh, let's see. What do we got here?
No, it wasn't comics, bro.
No, I don't like that question.
All right, let's see what we got here.
All right, you know what? I'll shuffle them up. I don't know. We'll see what we get. I think these are questions. The other ones are more questions. They're like character cards or some shit. All right, let's see here. In the episode The Gorilla Experiment, how many years does Sheldon's history of physics encompass?
Wait, what did you say? I didn't even hear what you said.
Wait, what? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't like that question. That's the question. In the episode The Large Hadron Collision.
Oh, there's no way I fucking
To what scientific facility does Leonard win a trip?
Oh, it's the thing that the thing where he gets the telescope thing, the Hubble thing.
Acceptable answers: CERN.
What's that
Which
mean?
I think is in Switzerland or
yeah, where you get the telescope, right?
I don't know. It's the thing with the hadron converter. It's the thing with the thing.
That's not where the telescope is.
Oh, it's not where the telescope is? You sure?
Pretty sure. That's like Hubble.
All right.
No, we don't want that one. All right.
Go ahead.
In the episode, the electric can opener.
Oh, there it is. Particle collider. There you go. Particle collider. Good call.
Season 3, episode 1.
Okay.
What does Leonard give Penny that is preserved in a 1% solution of polyvinyl acetal resin? Season 3, episode 1. He gives Penny a present that is encompassed in.
Do you remember reading the answer? You remember what it is, or do you remember what it was?
Yeah, I do remember this one. Because in the off season, not on the show, they went away, and when he came back, he gave Penny a gift of something that's encompassed in a resin, it's frozen in time.
So they went someplace together. So season 3, they were
boys
together.
all were together.
Oh, all the boys were together.
Yes, they were all away.
Was it when they were up north? Was it when they were up? They were there up north, yeah, or were they were up in the Arctic?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then when they came back, he gave her a present from when he was up there of something that.
Oh, it was a snowflake, wasn't it?
There you go. It was the snowflake from the North
Pole. It was a
Pole.
snowflake. Hey, what's up, Repair Tectonic? There you go. Repair Tectonic got too.
Do we want to do another one, or we want to save
do
it
one
for
more?
time?
Green Lantern Ling, no.
All right, I think this one was on today. In the episode, The Killer Robot Instability, season.
Now, mind you, I haven't watched the show in a long time since it ended.
It just ends up on the background and here in my house all the time at different points. But season 2, episode 12, The Robot Instability. What polyhedron does Sheldon claim lies within a magic 8-ball? You're not going to get this. This is like a science question.
No shot. No shot. No shot.
There's no way you're going to get this.
No
I'm like, all right, it's not the robot. No, it's an icehedron. I don't know.
Okay, yep. All right, you read it. Couldn't even read it. Okay.
I couldn't even read it.
Yeah.
Yep. Don't like that one either. Some of these. No.
I was looking at the answer for like episode 16, number 3.
Yeah, well, I'm figuring that
the
doesn't
12th
matter.
minute. Like, what the fuck?
Like, I figured that it doesn't matter. But I'm just trying to look at the answers to see. All right, let's see if you got this one. In the episode, The Pork Chop Interdimency, season 1, episode 14. What reason does Sheldon give for he and his twin sister, Missy, not looking alike?
Why they don't look alike?
Yeah.
The milkman?
Nope.
He did give something technical, I bet. Yeah.
It's not technical. It's just they're fraternal twins. They're not identical twins. It's not a fun question, but it was one that I actually understood the answer.
How many seasons were there? Wasn't there like 6
like
seasons? 10? Yeah, we're
Something like
asking
that.
season 1. All right, go ahead. One more.
One more. Let's see here.
Can't leave on a bad one.
In the episode The Lunar Excitation?
Yeah.
Season 3, episode 23, the end of season 3. Why does Zach, you remember Zach, believe that Leonard's laser experiment doesn't make sense?
Wait, he said what? Why doesn't he say what?
Why does Zach believe that Leonard's laser experiment doesn't make sense?
Oh, I can't remember. That guy was an idiot, though. I would have to know what the laser experiment.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't be able to.
Because it didn't make the laser noise.
He doesn't believe the moon has gravity.
That's was such a great character. Who played that guy?
I don't know, but I've only ever seen him as Zach.
Is Zach the idiot boyfriend? Yeah.
It's like,
that best was he like Leonard's best friend for a little bit or something?
Bad news is Superman's not getting any tonight. Oh, damn it.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll save these for another time because
all right, they're good.
Weird and tough.
It's getting late anyways.
That too.
Let's go. All right, make sure Dub do it.
Tomorrow, are we having a Toy Informer video?
Toy Informer does have the checklist. That is my card show where I look at
the card show.
First series of those 1990 Marvel Impel cards.
The Impel. Oh, nice.
I got a whole show. Again, Ryan the Gray watched it. I even bust out my binder and show you my actual collection. That's part of the show.
You got all the chase cards in there too?
Oh, yeah. I got the holograms in there too.
Nice.
But yeah, I go through and tell you about the whole set and give you the top 10 most expensive,
what are the top
10. I tell you
what's about number 5
of what?
Top
of the
10,
most pricey?
Expensive. Yeah.
I think number 5 was actually right around Captain Britain, which was kind of surprising.
Wow.
Yeah, there were some weird choices of what people pay for.
The regular Captain Britain card?
Well, to do the ranking, I did PSA 10s.
Oh,
because Raws, so many of the Raws, there's like a lot of Raw cards, they're only like $2. Gotcha. But meanwhile, if you can find a Raw card that's nice, PSA 10s could end up being $500, $400, $300.
That's interesting. Okay.
And it's like the discrepancy between. But again, cards are a different animal than comics. It's because you got the whole thing of production, like are they centered, how the cuts are, and all that. Like there's so many different. It's different than comics,
right?
But
can't press cards either.
That's why I asked the boys in the chat. I was like, "What should I do as like the baseline?" They're like PSA 10. I'm like, "Okay." Gotcha. So that's what I did the ranking based off of. But I give you raw prices too for context.
So that's tomorrow. Check it out on the Toy Informer channel.
Yep. Unless you're a member, you can watch it on Rennavision right now. Rennavision members can watch it
right now in about just a couple minutes after we finish this show.
Yeah, as we're done. Yeah, we're done.
Friday at 9:00, catch the CBSI Hot 10 show right here on Rennavision.
Absolutely.
To hear the latest and greatest of the best-selling books of the week. And then right following that will be the Qualified. And the boys are doing a spotlight on something this week. I don't know what it is, but they always got something.
They're also looking. They're looking ahead to Baltimore too. Everybody.
Baltimore got okay. Baltimore spotlight. All right.
They're looking ahead to what they're looking for at Baltimore.
And then Saturday night you can catch episode 102 of SNS.
102.
The SNS boys are into their second century of shows.
Triple digits.
Woo!
Now.
Congratulations.
So SNS on Saturday night. And then Sunday, Tales from Dark Side or Dark Side.
I wonder what episode that show would be on at this point.
What? Dark Side?
Dark Side.
That's interesting.
I think
it's more than tax.
Was a long time ago.
You guys were doing it for
400. Well, you got to remember, I started doing 2 shows with a pre-tape where we had the racist.
Oh well,
and we had to teach them how to fucking
couple of the pre-tapes, yeah. Well, I mean, the pre-tape. There wasn't that many. It wouldn't inflate it that.
Hey, you think it wasn't that many? I still got the cut videos of where, like, literally behind the scenes, we had to go, like, okay,
I'm not saying
take a pen and paper out. Okay, write this down. Yeah. I'm gonna say.
I'm not saying the cat herding you had to do those wasn't a lot of work. I'm just saying you didn't do it a lot.
Thank God for Jedi. All right.
So, really quick, the Friday night spotlight will be the PC Con Hunt List and Cedric Poulat spotlight. Sunday night, like we said, the Star Wars show, Dark Side show. I think.
Oh, Wayseeker's back. He's going to come back with the list of the index that we're doing there. I hate the word index because it sounds so stupid, but he's got a good concept.
Technical and boring.
Yeah.
What?
Well, I mean, that's
You guys
Wayseeker
get
for
it.
you. He fucking does book reports just for fun. I mean, the guy's crazy.
And
Some
then
people like it.
on the
It's
other end
helpful.
of the
You don't have to read a book.
spectrum, rampant speculation and crazy stories.
Dom's movie. We got more parts going. If you didn't look last week, we cast it. Now we got more stuff going on. The storyline's coming together. There was like some finger banging going on. We got rid of that. Excuse me, YouTube, don't cancel us for that. But yeah, so trying to clean it up a little bit.
We'll be fine. We'll be
So
fine.
that will be Sunday night, and then Monday you can catch the Wednesday watch list.
Try to clean his show up a little bit. Yeah,
the most watched show here on Rennavision, I believe. Still, it's up there. It's up there.
We seesaw here and there.
I'm telling you, I'm on the streets, and the people on the streets tell me that's what they watch more than anything else. They love that show. I've been trying to catch that show too. I love the PC picks, Pete. You're like, just because I want to get it.
Say whatever.
I'm getting it. If you don't want it, you don't have to get it, but I'm getting it.
I'm getting it.
So you get all those, and you get the ones. Pete's gonna let you know what's coming out this week.
I'll tell you about even the stuff I'm not gonna get. All those second print incentives that Dub's also telling you about. I'm not buying those. I'm gonna tell you about them anyway. You make your own call.
Then we're probably going to be on next week, even though it's Baltimore week. These boys are leaving for Baltimore.
Short week next week. Short.
Yeah, we might do a short one. We'll do a short one.
But we'll check in with everybody and let you know. And we'll do a quick last minute preview Baltimore. Last minute preview of Baltimore and everything.
Hey boys, don't feel shy either. We've had a bunch of you reach out already. It's fair. Just reach out to one of the boys and ask them. We might form a one-time, like, we're not going to do Discord. Maybe we'll do we don't have G+ anymore. Maybe we'll do a Hangout or something. Maybe we won't. Actually, we can't do that. We'll figure something out where there'll be a communication thing that goes through everybody.
Maybe we can do a Instagram group chat or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I do have
one like that could work.
That sounds good.
But yeah, reach out if you're gonna.
If you're going to Baltimore, reach out. Again, you know, just hit me up with a message. Let me know. Come see.
Appreciate all the people that already did. We'll see you there.
Maybe you can actually spin the wheel.
I got the wheel right here.
The wheel.
I've got all kinds of ideas in my head what to do with this wheel. We're gonna have some.
I'll be honest. I'm surprised at how many people have already reached out at this point.
They want to spin the wheel.
I don't think they want to spin the wheel.
Dude,
They actually want to know how short Pete really is.
Well, they'll find that out when they'll come and see me. They'll find out. But apart from that, I've got a lot of stuff. I'm just giving shit away. I got tons of shit I'm just gonna give away. Just because.
You know who's not gonna be there? BK. Because well, he probably will be. I don't know. I talked to his mom already. She said he's not allowed. He's grounded. He didn't do his homework. But here we go. If you do spot this guy right here in Baltimore, make sure you call him out. But no, I heard from his mom.
BK.
The other sad part is his mom's apartment isn't too far from Baltimore. Just a couple hour drive. I mean, he can't drive, obviously, because, but not far at all.
All right. And with that, thank you all for hanging out.
No, my feet do not tangle while I'm sitting in the chair.
And we'll see you all next week. Take care.
All right.
Yes, they do.
Take it easy, everybody.